Hello everybody. Welcome back to Trails in the Sky the Third. It was incredibly unfortunate that we had only one stream before the earthquake happened, and so we had to take a bit of a hiatus from the series, but I'm so glad to be back. Like, Trails is an amazing series. And yeah. Let's just pick up where we left off. At the end of the prologue. Actually, I'm not too sure how long this game is. We probably talked about it before, but it's been a while. Hello there, Pun. Chapter 1, Phantasma. Chrono Phantasma? Blaze Blue? Oh yeah, definitely check if the bot is working. It is! I haven't reset the donuts yet. I mean, the next month is upcoming, so I'm gonna wait for that. Ignorant cults. The kin of Vagarna? The Cosmographica. Oh, here's the Azure fragments. I have no idea what any of this is. Whoever manages this library must have some out-of-this-world connections to have gathered this many rare books from all over the place. Whoa, is this a copy of Isthmian Tales? What's a bad book doing here? The guys over at the Congregation for the Sacraments would flip their lid if they saw this thing.
And there aren't just old and rare books either. I found one that was published this year.
No way! Yes way. And hello there, Zero, and welcome, Lorenzo. Welcome back to streaming, thank you very much. I'm glad to be back. What's it called?
It's called Liberalian Cuisine, published by the Liberal News Service.
That can't be real. What's that doing here mixed in with all the other stuff? You sure you aren't pulling my leg?
Your guess is as good as mine. The photographs of food in it look delicious, however.
Okay, I don't remember Sister Rias's character very much, but I feel like she was also a bit of a foodie. As are most of the girls in this series, though, to be honest. Welcome, Battle Clocker. We are so back, indeed we are. I hope that I get to stay here for quite a long time before the next hiatus, if one does happen. Oh, I bet they do. There's this girl named Dorothy who works for the LNS, and she's one incredible photographer. Oh yeah, don't know how I forgot, but weren't you hungry? Oh, you're right, Pun, that's right. She bought out the entire bakery before we left on the ship, yeah. Okay, memories are coming back to me. I might have to do a bit of a skim with the previous stream too, just to be sure.
I was, but I finished eating while you were busy looking at the books here. I did save some for you, of course.
Ria's... oh god, maybe that was a bit loud. 1 second. Turn it down just a smidge. There we go. Also, wait. Holy... ah, okay. Nivi's messaging me. I'll check that after the stream, Nivi. But she's probably not looking at the stream right now. Ria's handed over a smidgen of her egg salad sandwich. How fast did you eat? A smidgen? Wait, we bought that poor store's entire bread supply. This is all that's left?
They were perfectly baked too. The flour used was clearly of high quality, but bread like that can't be made without excellent water either. I think I like Liberal.
Well, I can't deny the country's got some great grub to try all around. Let's get off the subject of food already.
I know. There's something truly odd about this place. We should have a thorough look around.
Yeah. Oh, come to think of it. Oh, gun! No, I don't think that's a gun. I think that was the artifact that we were talking about in the previous stream. Actually, okay, let me try and recount what happened. Did the artifact activate, and then it started glowing, and then Was it the thing that teleported all of us here? Is that at all accurate? I feel like that was something that did happen. That it started glowing and stuff like that. So should I messenger pigeon to Batcat Discord? No worries, Pun. I think it'll be fine. It's just we're working out a collab right now. So I'll get back to her when I can.
It's completely stopped glowing now.
Might as well be inactive again. Yes, I think that is what happens. Got you. Also, welcome, Honorable Toast. I doubt it was a coincidence that it started glowing just before we were sent here. You know, honestly, I'm really glad that the characters are doing a bit of a recap too. Yo, what's up, Steve? Welcome. This is no ordinary artifact, that's for sure. It's probably going to be the crux of the entire game. Or maybe lead to the main thing of the game.
Give it to me, Kevin. I'll look after it.
Huh? Why?
Protecting you is my duty as your squire. As such, I can hardly stand by and let you keep something that poses such danger on your person. I should be the one to keep it.
Wait a minute, Riaz.
Give it to me.
Look. First, we still don't have any conclusive proof that this cube is the reason we ended up here. Second, despite me being the one who had it up till this point, you're here with me anyway. So unless you plan to take it off me and run as far away from me as possible, who's holding it won't make a damn bit of difference. But still... Sorry, but this time I'm actually ordering you. You wouldn't disobey an order from your superior, would you? ... Potentially. Is that game with nuns and married women? Indeed, Steve. That's exactly the game that you're thinking of. One hell of a way to describe it, though. I'm so glad you chose the correct way to say, give it to me, Kevin. You know, I thought about it, but then I decided against it. I already have a bit of a reputation. I don't need to prove myself to you guys. You guys know how I am.
Alright then. But if we find out for sure that it really is dangerous, promise me you'll get rid of it. That's all I want you to agree to.
Alright, promise. Wasabi? Anyway, you up for some exploring? I don't know what's up with this place, but it's time to give control back to the player.
Fine by me.
0x Kevin inbound? I mean, Kevin's a good looking guy. He's probably one of my favorite characters in the series too. I mean, well, if Tita didn't exist, and like, she was like so peak, like the way that she is, then it might be Kevin. Or I guess Estelle's also really good. Okay, look, this game just has really good characters. I do really enjoy voicing Kevin though, and I think I should save. I took a wrong turn and now I'm in space! Oh no! Huh? What's that? It's another inscription. Guys, is it gonna be encrypted? Am I gonna have to translate for it for you guys again? Because I can do that. Well, this is foreboding. He sure had control for a long time, indeed. Yeah, these JRPGs are wild, man. Yo, what's up, Aki? Welcome. Zero finally on Sky 3. I'm glad to be here. It's been a very long time since we started the series. Honestly, once I finish Sky 3, I should take a look back at when we started the first one. Doesn't look to be a relic of the ancient Zemurian civilization, though.
I agree. As far as I can tell, it's not any kind of device, simply a stone monument. Oh? There's something written near the bottom. Huh. So there is.
God, I love this OST. Couldn't agree more. Honestly, I know that there's a few regulars here on the channel that tune in specifically to the Trails in the Sky streams, not to listen to me yap or follow the story or anything like that. They just put it on as background music because the OST is peak. And I can't blame them. It's really good. Let's see. The Hermit's Garden. Hermit to purple.
What is this supposed to mean?
I'm not sure. It could be a message, or maybe even. Actually, let me look it over some more before I say anything. Okay, look at it harder. Nope, can't find any hidden switches or the like anywhere. Oh, that's what we were doing. You're right, it really is just a stone monument.
Shall we try destroying it and see if anything happens then?
What? Whoa! Hell, go! I get hit. I get first hit. Oh my god, these people! Kevin, Rias, no! We don't have any reasonable people here to stop them. Oh jeez. Wait, no way. Okay, good. Okay, at least Kevin has some common sense. Imagine if we destroyed it and we angered whatever cosmic being lives here. I don't think we're getting out of that one alive. We are very powerful, but maybe not that powerful. Yo, what's up, Argoth? After D&D, this is the series I'm most excited to have back. Hell yeah, the games are good. Also, welcome to the lab, Steampunk, and Ondon, welcome. Oh wait, JoJo's Part 7 is getting an anime? I haven't been keeping up, so I will have to look into that after the stream. Hell yeah. Oh, well, before that I had to finish Part 6. Just because we've established it isn't any kind of device doesn't mean nothing bad will happen if we go smashing it to bits.
Don't worry, I was just joking.
She puts the hammer back. You so weren't. Anyway, let's save extreme options like that until after we've explored all of our, more reasonable ones. I say we should go and look around somewhere else. Okay. The Hermit's Garden. This is probably a great place to hide. Especially if you were an introvert. Oh. As far out as the eye can see. Space. The great beyond. A new horizon.
Just where are we?
Beats me. Still, wherever we are, it's big. Infinite, you could say. Judging by how our voices don't echo anyway.
Yeah.
So, where do I go from here? I guess we go back. Oh, no. There's another path. Is there a way to open the map? 1 second. Oh, okay. I think we came from the middle one. Yeah, from the shape. That's where we came from. Let's check down this way. We're sent to the back rooms. No! Are the back rooms still popular? I haven't heard much about them ever since the boom. Or like, wasn't the guy who created the back rooms working on a movie? What's a huge tree doing here? There's no sign of any others in the surrounding area either.
As big as it is, it doesn't seem to be a fruit tree, unfortunately.
Yeah, figures. We wouldn't get that lucky. It's the great Deku tree. Come to think of it, though, you're always an expert on plants and medicinal herbs and stuff, right? You don't recognize what kind of tree this is?
I wish I did, but no. At the very least, it isn't one that grows on the western side of the continent.
Did you work something out?
Maybe.
Maybe not. We should try looking somewhere else now. Get its unobtainium? Oh no. Every so often a new popular VTuber plays the backrooms and people talk about it again. That sounds about right. A content creator covers something, yeah, people start talking. Fatal Fury City of the Wolves is a good game with mid sales. I've been meaning to get into that game, especially with the slew of fighting games that we've been getting into recently, so I'll check it out. I have heard that the sales weren't great, and I think the CEO had to step down, unfortunately, because of the marketing campaign that they sort of wasted on things that didn't really market the game. Like, oh, Ronaldo's in the game. Who cares? I don't know what they were thinking. But yeah, I feel like it's successful in the niche that it's supposed to be in, but the expectations were too high. Hi Zero, sorry I won't be watching because I'm too busy watching Zero's Blaze Blue videos. Well, that's unfortunate, but I'm glad that at least you're supporting Zero. Why put Football Man into fighting game? Who knows? Whose big idea was that? I don't know. Maybe the person who stepped down.
Still, even if it doesn't bear fruit, maybe it has sweet sap inside like maple trees. May I cut into the trunk a bit to see?
No, you cannot. Imagine. Why is Rhea so destructive? This seems like a sacred place. Okay, there is something over to the right here. What is this? Infinite space. I wonder if the cutscene would have triggered the same one where we just stared out into space if I went over here first. Wait, it was a Crown Prince's idea? Of course it was. Get the person who's the least in touch with money to get that sort of marketing idea out. Let's check here first. There's probably nothing. Nope. Oh, wait. Nani? Putting Music Man into fighting game? Surprisingly became a popular character. I don't know exactly who you're referring to, but welcome to the stream, Ryoku. I think that's how you would say your name. Minimap indeed. Also, oh my god, welcome to the lab. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna even try. But welcome. Hope you enjoy your stay. Oh man. What's up, Warzak? What's up? What's this? I'm not sure. I'll take a closer look. Oh, lunar seal. Nice. Oh, that guy bought SNK? Also was friends with Ronaldo. Ah, okay. You know what? That makes a lot more sense. Gotcha. I don't really know much about SNK. I'll probably have to dig into the lore at some point later on. Huh? Who dumped all this Sepith on the ground? It just fell out of my pocket. Well, whatever. Don't think anyone will complain if we take it. Somebody might. Whoever owns this place. Don't tell me you're feeling disappointed it wasn't food.
You're incredible. I didn't know you knew how to read people's minds with your thaumaturgy. Was that part of your Dominion training?
Sure wasn't. All I needed was to know you. Bruh. I think Riaz and Estelle would get along just fine. Oh, it's from our clear save. I see. Also, what is this noise? Gotta be honest, Zero, great to have you back. Thank you very much, Warzag. And I'm glad that you're honest with me. I expected people to hate the fact that I started streaming again. But yeah, jokes aside, glad to be back, man. Well, this is nice. I mean, honestly, this is one hell of like a getaway dinner spot or a date spot even. Like surrounded by the stars with a nice little, I wouldn't really call that a little fountain. But I mean, I'd be down to eat here. Or I suppose this seems more like a round table sort of thing where you're supposed to have a conference. But I mean, I guess I just have food on the mind too. Looks like some kind of rest area or something. But why? What's it doing here?
Well, resting is important. I love to sit and enjoy a relaxing lunch here.
Yeah, that's my exact thought. Dinner table wait for 6 people? Hell yeah. Are you a college student or do you work? At the ripe old age of 25, I am a full-time YouTuber. Haven't been in college ever since I was 18. Graduated early and got out of there. Did some work as a professional athlete. But yeah, stuff happened and now I'm here. Well, I'll give you that. It might be kind of nice. Although, personally, my first thought was that I'd love to sit and fish here. That was not my thought at all. In fact, I hope that we don't have to have any mandatory fishing in this game. Unless if the minigame's easier to do. Then maybe. If there were any fish to be fished.
Really? I didn't know you still liked fishing.
Sure, can't say I've gotten any better at it, but a hobby's a hobby. I was surprised at how many fishing fanatics there are over in Liberal. There's a guild in Gransel that's really hardcore into it, and one girl I ran into would give most pros a run for their money.
Oh.
Something wrong?
It's nothing.
You ran into a girl. Oh my.
Regardless, it's a shame there are no fish in it. The water here is exceptionally clear. I think this should suffice as a water source for us at least.
Yeah. Alright, let's go check somewhere else. Isn't this the last place to check? Everyone only plays trails for fishing? You must know that? I deny this reality. Was 19 when I graduated high school myself? I see. Gotcha. I graduated early because I did like a pre-degree program. So I did high school and university at the same time. Oh no, back here. And thanks for the super chat, Wurzag. Been meaning to ask, were you ever drafted? I know the Italian military has a crazy way of drafting people. It's like a lottery. Okay, so to explain that situation a little bit, essentially every Thai male at, I believe, the ages between 21 and 25 will get called through the mail and go to draft. You'll put your hand in a box, and if you pick out a black piece of paper, then you don't have to do military service. But if you pick out a red piece of paper, you have to do military service for a year. But if in high school, you do the mandatory military training during those high school years, then you don't have to go to that draft, which is what I did. So technically speaking, I do have a position within the military, but it's part of the reserve, which you get into from doing that military training early, I guess. He doesn't know the secrets to the greatness of fishing. I understand what the appeal is. I am just really bad at it. Later, Lorenzo, thanks for stopping by. That's crazy? Well, some countries have it mandatory. At the very least here, you get like a 50-50 chance, pretty much. Or, you know, just do the military training early. Yo, what's up, Insaniac? Zero got military training? Hell yeah. I don't know what you would call it in English, but I was the... I led a squad of around 50 people, was my position. Whatever rank that is in English, because telling you my rank in Thai wouldn't really mean much. Every male has to go through a year of military unless they're, gotcha. I mean, at least there's that. The most dangerous weeb. Hey, yeah. I know exactly how to take you guys down. I know where all of you sleep. Beware. Technically a military driver medic. Awesome. Maybe got out of being drafted by doing the Andre the Giant way, literally being so big the military doesn't have a uniform that fits you. Funny story about that, actually. My military uniform had to be custom fit. Everything had to be custom fit. It made the whole thing more expensive, but it was a fun experience, so I'm glad I did it.
Well, we've investigated the whole area now, but we didn't find anything that would give us any idea as to where we are.
Maybe not specifically.
I think I may have an idea what kind of place that is, though.
Really?
It's a place both within liberal and not at the same time.
Are we in like a parallel dimension? A separate dimension of sorts. Different word. Same thing.
Can you elaborate?
Well, you see, during all the trouble with the Aureolae, Kevin explained about the altered spaces hidden within the tetracyclic towers intended to seal the Aureolae away.
Wow. So you think the place we're in may be similar?
I can't say for sure, but it's definitely a possibility. You're clearly in the warp. The warp demons are coming to get us. Oh no. There are a few cracks in my theory, unfortunately.
Oh, I think I understand what you mean. The Liberalian cuisine book we found earlier is one, right?
Exactly. If we assume this is some kind of enclosed space sealed away with the Aureolae all those years ago, how did a book that was only published this year get in here?
All the other unusual books are from after the Great Collapse too.
Which means
someone else has been going in and out of here within the past year? Could it be that man in black we met at the port?
maybe, maybe not.
I wouldn't peg him as the kind of guy who'd want to read about Liberalian cuisine, though. That's very true.
Hey, you never know, don't judge a book by its cover. He's got some interest in food. Either way, I think we can say for sure now that this situation we're in was planned out by someone. Possibly before that cube even came into our possession.
You really think so? But if that really is the case, what should we do now?
There's the million mirror question. We don't have much to work with here. Just a big open area with no way out. Unless...
Oh!
This again? Oh, whoa, whoa! Ugh.
That sounded like something broke.
Yeah, but what? Crap! Kevin took his battle ornament out of his pocket. He then noticed all of the quartz in it were shattered. Oh no! No! Is this how we're going to reset our power level? I thought we were going to start off at level 90.
Seeing this, Rias took out her own battle ornament.
Is this also why they gave us all the Sepith from our previous save? Ooh. Oh, mine is the same way. Ugh, even my spare quartz are ruined. Just what is going on here? Nani? The tree. Whatever is happening, I don't know, but the music is very cool. Sora from Kingdom Hearts, you get used to it. Yep, that's how it usually goes down in these games. Also, welcome, Fabio. You like to grind time, to grind gamer? I am indeed a gamer. I do love playing games. Maybe not so much the grind, but we'll see.
What just happened? I don't know.
Although anybody who watched our Persona 4 Golden Let's Play would probably disagree with me, considering that I grinded in that game so much that I hit level 99 before we even hit the final boss, so... I think it depends on the game. I really like Trails, so... I might not be opposed to some grinding.
I'd wager it was this cube's doing. Guess we can add altering this area to its list of quirks along with wrecking our quartz. Are you sure it's a good idea to keep it on you?
Honestly, I get the feeling we'd be shit out of luck without it.
At least now we've got some new stuff to investigate that could lead us in the right direction. We should go and check all the places that we changed. Alright.
So is this gonna be like a puzzle? Oh, at least we salvaged a few things. Okay, so if we didn't have any save data, we'd basically just get 50 of everything. Grind wasn't necessary to save Best Girl. It's fine. That is true. We need to find the power of waking in this place. Oh god. The power of waking. Kingdom Hearts lore do go insane, but like, not like BlazBlue levels of insane.
I could understand if it were an artifact or ornament, but how did a lump of stone start glowing like this? It's like magic.
Wait a minute, did that play for you guys? Sorry, it's been a very long time since we streamed. Hopefully the audio was okay. And holy cannoli, people are messaging me. I'm sorry guys, I'm streaming. Yes? Alright, good. Good.
I like grinding in the Trail series, mainly because I like unlocking slots and getting the best quartz ASAP when they become available.
I understand that feeling. And honestly, the reward of getting the super cool moves for endgame is pretty damn good. I like the animations, and I mean, it makes combat a lot easier.
Now, there's an apt enough description, if I've ever heard one.
Only thing I can add to that is that the laws of the world as we know them don't seem to apply to it.
Raise. Huh? That was a voice, wasn't it?
Raise the cube before the monument. Who's there? Who are you? Please.
What are we going to do?
To hell with it. Not like we got any better options. Return the slab. Visitors from afar. This again.
This voice is different though.
Welcome. In accordance with my master's wishes, I shall grant you power.
Huh?
Name your currency. Do you have any type odd in there? So that we may transact within the system that you know. Oh. Wait a second. What do you mean by currency?
Maybe it's going to sell us things in exchange for Mira.
Oh, I getcha. No, your soul. No, understood. Then I shall grant you power in exchange for that currency. Whoa, oh damn. Restore HP EP. Shop. Synthesized quartz. Let's shop. What is this? What do we got here? Ooh, better weapons. 100 each. I have a grand total of no Mira. Absolute zero Mira. This is not good. Do we have things to sell? I'll sell the lunar seal. That's not gonna be a good idea. I mean, does it cost any money to make any of this? Oh, the humanity! The way that I said it back then was perfect. No, it doesn't cost money. I need to look at everybody's slots first. And then decide what, unless if I don't get to go back to the screen. Hopefully I do. Release my brethren, then we shall grant you good fortune. Oh. What do you think that was about? How would I know? Bizarre as it is to say, we should be able to buy things from Mira and use Sepith to synthesize quests here. Pretty useful if nothing else. We do still have the Sepith that was left over when our quartz were shattered. Perhaps we should use those to synthesize some new ones? Synthesize. God, why is it such a hard word to say? Sounds like a plan to me. We can stand on our own 2 feet just fine, but we're gonna need recovery arts if we ever find ourselves in a jam. You know what? That's a good suggestion, actually. Who would be the better healer in this instance? Because I think Ria's is the melee unit, right? So that would probably have to fall to Kevin. She takes a Mirage Quartz only, and this is a Time Quartz only, to start things off. What about our stats? Without anything, we have an ATS of 647. She has a lower ATS of 612, but higher strength. Less defense, though. And thank you for the hydrate. Consume water! You guys too. It has been a grand total of 37 minutes since we started streaming. Oh. What are you doing, Step Shoe? I'm not proud of myself. Quartz. We take time only. So that would be time to cast arts is cut, or speed plus 10. I will take speed for now. It costs a lot, but I have enough. You take Mirage only, right? That's a max EP of plus 3, or hit 1. I'll take the hit. Yeah. I'll take the hit. Just tank that shit. And we need water. ATS plus 3. Very good. Missing is indeed very annoying. Actually, I might as well just make a few of these. I have the Sepith. Make like 2 of each. The attack one costs 50, but we have enough. Ooh, plenty of wind options though. 20 impede costs 100. Uses up a few other things too. I'll only make one of those. Best to have than to have not. Perhaps. Or maybe I'm throwing the game right here and right now. Who knows? I won't do that just yet. Move costs 100. EP cut costs only a little bit. Move! Do you like to move it, move it? Alright. Is all you can't grind for more Sepith? True. Very true. To upgrade our slots, however, is not necessary currently, considering we only have level 1 Sepith. What about Urias? You also have... no. You do have 2 slots that are only level 1. They are unfortunately pretty far away from the center, though. It's fine. So now... Okay, time for its only. You can use... I will give you action. In this particular slot, I will give you cast. Should I? We'll have to see how it goes. We're not like going to super optimize the build anyways, right from the get-go. ATS up. HP. Okay, that gives us Fire Bolter. EP Cut 1 gives us a Curia. Very nice. Anti-Sapt. Getting us a Wind 1 would give us a lot here. Do I want Shield, Evade, or Impede? Agility +1. A shield would lower our ATS, so probably not. It's only by 1%, but... I'll put on the Impede, yeah. God, this controller. Finally. Sylvan Guard. I don't think I ever used that in the previous game. Stone Hammer lowers our strength, raises our defense. Gives us a Firebolt. I'll put on attack 1 on you. Might as well. You guys are dancing to the music. Well, so am I. Yeah, sure. Hit 1. Oh, wait. Kevin doesn't even have a hit 1 on him, does he? I would much rather you hit stuff. Actually, no. Cast. Okay, yeah, no. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, we'll keep it like that. We do lose Firebolt, but, I mean, we're definitely putting it on her, so... do we want the shield? We don't necessarily need the cast. On this side... Actually, no. I could have this be like a... ATS +3, ADF 1. I'll put an HP on you instead, actually, considering you're melee. And then we will lower your cast time. And... we don't have Earth, right? A conundrum. I would rather at least have somebody with Earth. Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite us in the butt. An EP cut would give us anti-sapt. Sure. Right. Probably not the most optimal, but it should suffice for now. Let's head on to the right first. Usually build Kevin as mainly Arts user and Rias as hybrid. That's more to my own play style. Gotcha. Just from the way I view Kevin, he seems more like a support mage. Granted, in lore, this guy kicks ass, so it's not really an accurate way of looking at him. But yeah, I feel like he's gonna be your backliner. Like he was in the last game, buffing and support. If you can speed down, it's a big help. Oh yeah, hell yeah. Although I don't know if I have enough time Sepith with that. If I took a look at the manual, I could probably figure it out, though. Holy Stregus! Now this is something.
It really is. It's as if petals of pure light are floating through the air around us. I welcome you, dear guests.
Was that? Did the tree just talk to us?
In accordance with my master's wishes, I shall grant you the blessings of the earth. However, my power is not without its limits. I require compensation in exchange for its use.
Buy ingredients. Mira. Huh. I has no money. None. Although I suppose I could convert Sepith into Mira. Why would I do this though? How much would I get? Trade 10 Sepith for 100 Mira. Oh. Okay. Alright. I see you. I see you. Will we get into a combat scenario though if I go to the other place? Maybe there's another way to earn Mira? We'll see.
When my master's power returns, the variety of blessings I offer shall increase. May the blessings of the earth be upon you.
I wonder, what if this becomes like a central hub area for us? Not sure how this is gonna work, or this is like a one-time thing. Man, if someone told me a tree just chatted them up and offered to sell them ingredients, I'd tell them they've had one too many drinks. Rias? Something's up?
That great tree took root near to a 7-colored spring, and there it granted blessings and joy. An excerpt from the book of Genesis, verse 7, the primal ground. O hallowed Idios, thank you for the divine protection and mercy you have bestowed upon us.
Well, aren't you just tickled pink? I'm not sure this tree has anything to do with the goddess, though.
I disagree. Even the testaments of the goddess say that all roads lead to food. Food is the fundamental basis of everything.
That's not in any testament I've ever laid eyes on.
That said, let me give you this.
Recipes! It's time to cook! Why are you giving this to me?
Because you are remarkably impious for a knight at the church. You should work on becoming more devout through cooking in her name.
Cooking in her name. This is for Idios! That doesn't even make any sense. Besides, can't you just do the cooking yourself?
But you've always been better at it than me. I'm sure it's the wish of the ingredients to be used by the best chef possible.
Will we ever meet a female character in the Trails games that is actually good at cooking? One of those anime tropes that I just shake my head at. Not again. No. But still.
Please?
Too soft for my own good sometimes. Well, fine. But you have to help me. Deal? Also, the second I catch you snacking on something while we're making it, I'm done.
I know. I do it anyways.
Estelle was also great at cooking, if you did any cooking. I suppose so, that is true. And who was Lena again? Was that one of the NPCs? Was she like the childhood friend back home at the tavern? Ooh. Mom? Estelle's mom. Oh no! I forgot our mother's name. No! All I remember about that incident was me crying my eyes out. So I forgot everything. I'm sorry. Nothing interesting here. Not even a secret chest. How dare they? Oh. Right. Speak to me, magical fountain. The bottom of the water is glowing?
It's beautiful. Welcome, visitors from afar. Again? That sounded like it came from the spring. Visitors from afar, quench your thirst. In accordance with my master's wishes, I shall grant you vitality. Drink. Oh. 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 Very good vitality. When my radiance is restored, I shall grant you vitality once more. When you have fought several battles, return to me.
I've never had water that actually energized me like that before. How's this even possible?
I don't know, but I feel full of life as well. It looks like the water here only has that effect when it's shining, though.
Yeah. Well, with all the energy we've gotten now, I don't think there's much more we can get from here. We should check back later if we're ever feeling tired.
Right.
So... okay. Nothing behind here? No. It's free... free energy. Yeah, I'll take it. Did they literally have that to make sure that we didn't exit this place before exploring everything? It's like the universe knew, just in case.
You don't think that could be the exit, do you?
If anything, I'd say it's more like an entrance. A monument that sells us items, a tree that sells us ingredients, a spring that restores our vitality. It's like everything in here is designed to help us prepare for something dangerous. Or am I reading into it?
No, I don't think you are.
So what should we do?
Should we try stepping on it?
Oh my. I know some people would enjoy that. I don't have any better ideas at this point. Although it might be better if you stayed behind to heat. Glare. Never mind, ma'am. We'll go together. It's not like there's any guarantee you'd be safe here, actually.
Of course we will. But first, I should give you this.
Grouse Ritter notebook. How many times am I gonna accidentally say Grouse Writer? Where did that even come from? Huh? What are you doing with this?
I was asked to give it to you by Commander Salnate. In her words, Kevin's reports lately have been far too vague for my liking. I'll bet he's not even taking notes while he's out on the job. Give him this so he's got no more excuses to slack off.
You can grouse right in that notebook? Hell yeah, I've been waiting for this moment, baby. Ah, she figured it out, huh? Hold on. How are you close enough for her to ask you this kind of favor?
She was the one who taught me how to use my Templar sword. I respect her deeply.
No joke? I had no idea. I bet she kept that from me on purpose. Can't say I'm surprised. If I'd known, I sure as hell wouldn't have let Rios.
Kevin?
Sorry, just space it out. Get it? Cause we're in space? And our next destination is that circle. But if you have anything else you want to do first, speak up now. There's no telling what's waiting for us after we step on it. Understood. This is an interesting predicament. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to sell a little bit of Sepith. Or actually, yeah, there it is. We'll sell a little bit of our Earth Sepith. And then get us the 2 weapons. Right? And then I trade Sepith? Huh. So that's how that works. I think this is the first time in the entire series that I've sold any Sepith. Oh, that's right. I should buy some armor too. We'll sell some more. No, just one. Oh, how much does the armor cost? Ooh. Okay. So that's gonna be 2,000 for both. Yeesh. A reviving bomb. We're not gonna be so bad at the game that we're gonna need it immediately, right? Right? 200 Sepith for that? Yikes, yeah. I think we're just gonna go with the new weapons and hopefully it works out. Aqua Bow, a prototype bow by Vern that shoots pressurized water. Nice. And Lunar Anthem, a compact Black Templar sword used for assassinations. That is a whole 100 strength increase. I'll take it. But then, like, from my luck, I bet you the moment we walk through the portal, we'll just get like a new set of weapons or something. You equip the emblem you got too. Oh, you're right. Lunar Seal. Strength +5, defense -5, CP recovery up. If that's a strength up, I'll give it to Riaz. What about for everybody else? Yeah, alright. Let's do this. I mean, it was only 200 Mira. It's not like we're gonna die because of that. Check this out. It looks like that really was an entrance of sorts. Jade Corridor. Is this entire game gonna be a dungeon crawler? We still seem to be in the same bizarre enclosed space as before. We got quite a long road ahead of us, don't we? We sure do. Kevin! Oh, that's a new enemy type. Monsters? How did they just appear out of nowhere? Alright, let's do this. Yes, yes, and no, yesn't? Thank you, chat. Very helpful. Oh, that's right. She doesn't have an S-Craft. Ooh. Forgot about that. Okay, what do we have? We have Chain, Combo Tech with Concealed Blade, Heal, Sacrifice, attacks blows at speed, and then impales with spears from below. Mortal Punishment. Just an AoE attack. And this one blocks attacks. Okay. At least music is good. There is that. Gotta be a bunch of dungeon crawling, so I guess I'll get my fill of combat. Ooh. Bone Warrior. Oh, we don't have the Sepith that gives us the details on these things. All magic is worse, except for... what is that? Time, Space, Mirage. Creates a field that inhibits cognitive abilities. Seal 20. I don't think that does any damage. What about a physical attack? Okay, it's not much. Still something though. You only have chain 1. Arc Fencer is an impede. And this one's a heal. Cures KO with a blessing. You have a cure KO at 45 CP that also gives 50% HP? Holy. Try it? I think it does. Oh, okay. Well, maybe not on her. For her, I think doing a physical attack might be better. Yeah, she does more damage. With physical, at least. They also do a ton of damage. Yowzers. Ouchie. Ow. Oh god, they're faster than us. Let's try it. Ascension? Oh. Hey. Takes us a bit of time to cast that. Almost forgot about that. Ooh, it's a line attack. Ooh, that's oh, come on. Seriously? Damn it. That's fine. At least if I get one of them. Or if I just move. Ooh, yeah, no. I do want to see what it does though.
No way.
Okay, cool. I could have done quite a fair bit of damage to two of them at the same time, but it is what it is. Oh my god! Ah! Bro got deleted. Right. That's pretty neat. I'll take that. Should I cast again? I mean, it doesn't cost a whole lot. Forgot you can't position the skill in the old ones. Yeah. I mean, it was even worse in the first game. Because, like, the line was tiny.
Not bad.
It's gotten slightly better, but... yeah. I feel like the line abilities just aren't as useful most of the time. Unless if their effect is just really, really good.
How can this be?
I know exactly what you mean. There are a whole lot of monster types in our world, but that's my first time seeing anything like that. Same here, honestly. Guessing people have mentioned that there's a mod that lets you add voice acting from the evolution version of the game? Yes, indeed. But I do indeed like to destroy my vocal cords. I feel like voicing the characters is just really fun, but that's a personal thing. Set skills are few and far between. Yeah, true. If only. This is like being in a totally different realm.
And the monsters weren't even the strangest part.
Tell me about it. The elements against them weren't your usual fare either.
Exactly. The three elements of space, mirage, and time were in effect during that battle too. Not just the traditional four elements.
So there was actually a lore reason why we never got the details for any of those things? And the fact that they never seemed to do more damage than our regular options? Very observant, rookie. Didn't think you'd notice to that extent. This points to yet another clue that we're a long ways from home. I mean, you'll find a boatload of monsters that are weak to fire in Zemuria, but you're not gonna find any that are weak to Mirage. You know how it is.
Indeed I do.
Spiritually, the world in which we live in
is a relatively low plane of existence. To quote the testaments, our world and the world of the goddess will forever be separate. She simply drops pebbles from above known as miracles.
Quoting word for word. Though, hey, I guess those are the basic principles. We just keep running into surprises. Space, time, and mirage, all here? It should be impossible.
What about those monsters themselves?
Honestly, they were less monsters and more fiends. Oh my god. We're going back into Shin Megami Tensei, guys. It's finally here again. After an entire year of not playing the game. Oh man. Creatures that shouldn't even be allowed to exist in our world, and yet they somehow do without any problems here. And I doubt those are the only ones. I bet the higher elements will be active in the tetracyclic towers and the facility below Gransol in the remakes. Oh. From a lore perspective, that would make sense. We'll have to see when the 3D remake comes out. A real Shin Megami Tensei game? Indeed, Battle Clucker, indeed. I love me a good Shin Megami Tensei. Featuring Dante? From SMT3? Impossible! He's here too?
Are we gonna be alright in here?
Hopefully. They were tough, but not so tough we can't handle them if we're together. The power of friendship prevails. It's not like there's anything else for us to do back at that base area.
Let's keep walking and see what we find, I say. It might be worth going back briefly to check our orbment setups, though, seeing as we've got more elements to account for now. True. Oh, Kevin, let me give you this. Ria's handed Kevin the Monster Guide. What's this for? It's called the Monster Guide. It was designed to record data on monsters, their habits, their weaknesses, and the like.
Oh my god. It's Monster Hunter Wilds! We're finally back! It's all coming together.
I think it would be wise for us to note anything and everything we come across here. Although, I suppose Fiend Guide would be more appropriate here.
You're telling me.
You sure I can't just store all this info up in the old noggin, though?
I'm sorry, Kevin. You see, the person controlling you doesn't control how the noggin works all the time, so I can't really store all that info reliably. I remember some things, though. I'm already putting enough stuff for the Grouse Ritter notebook as it is. My hand's gonna go numb at this rate.
You complain way too much, Kevin. You're a knight. Do your job.
Yes, ma'am.
No time like the present, I guess.
Scribble, scribble. There, happy? And save. Save often. It's good for your health. Drink water, too. Every single time I see it, man, it amazes me. 18 EP law tier for 2,500 HP for all allies. Couldn't get anything like this in the previous games. Yo, welcome back to the streams. There was an attempt. I am glad to be back streaming myself. Sorry, Kevin, but the person controlling your noggin isn't known for having a good noggin himself. Unfortunately true. And also, probably every character that Cerby plays is likely thinking that. Gotta throw my friends under the bus while they're not looking. Healing is also good for your health, but unfortunately I don't have tier in real life. Truly unfortunate. Unfortunate that it's a skill issue. I did not see that guy coming. Not gonna lie. Oh my god, that's right. We don't have the Falcon Eye or whatever thing to see the enemies. So they're just gonna attack us out of nowhere. Oh my god. This really is setting us all the way back to the first Trails of the Sky. Oh jeez. Why are you like this? Get out of here. Arc Fencer looked cool, so I'll do it again. Can I hit both of you? Of course I can. Why would I?
No way!
Cerby would be the first to admit that. The thing is, with me, right? Whenever I throw my friends under the bus, I never really say anything that they wouldn't say about themselves. Because I only speak the truth. And the truth will set you free.
Hey!
Join the cult of the Weebs now. 496. I should kill. Unless if I miss! Because I don't have a hit quartz on you! God damn it!
Hey! I've worked up an appetite.
I too get hungry when I swing my sword a few times. Wait. No way. Could it be? The journey continues? Indeed, Tinkerlin, indeed! We are back! And hopefully for a very long time! Good to see you here, man. Welcome to the stream. You already missing at inopportune moments? It happens all the time when I'm playing SMT. I just need to land one basic attack to win this fight. Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O, Spaghetti Arm. Or what the heck is that? Or even more so when I'm playing XCOM. Any of you guys watch the XCOM Let's Play? That was a disaster. I should heal myself. Wait, what is that? What is that shield? Defense? I get extra defense? You are slightly weaker to water and time. Okay. The enemy is pogging. I would pog too if Kevin and Riaz walked up to me. I completely understand this enemy. We are one and the same. Nice to see you all Gucci too. I am too. Things happened, a lot of stuff happened, but yeah, we're finally back.
Hey!
Oh, okay, not physical. Don't do, oh god, don't do physical. Oh, come on. Oh, nobody will take any damage on shield turns. What in the world? What is this mechanic? Ooh. But I suppose that adds an extra layer of strategy where you're trying to manipulate your turn order then. I'm in the waiting period. Just finished up Daybreak 2. Now waiting for Beyond the Horizon. I'm assuming these are much later Trails in the Sky games. Yeah? Sounds kind of familiar, but I'm not too I don't really know what the names of the games are later on. Enemies doing big attacks on shield turns is hilarious. Oh, that could be, yeah, no kidding. Oh, wait. I was looking at chat. I think that's an EP upturn, but it's just with a different symbol now. Okay. Anyways, Aqua Bleed. I can't wait for the boss to use his final move. But then it just does no damage to us. Hopefully that happens at some point. We too can Aqua Bleed. But it was weak to time, right? Yeah, slightly weaker to time as well. Let's try something different here with Soul Blur. Oh my god! Get out of here!
Not bad.
An item turn. I'll explain to your notebook. Okay, I need to go check that because there's a lot of new things going on here. Okay, we know about all of these. Here it is. Okay. Latest arc, best to steer clear. Roger that. Currently most recent game in the West. Horizon, current game available in Japan until it comes to the West later this year. Finally caught up to JP releases. Gotcha. So we had the heal turns. EP, CP, Death Blow. We have Death Blow turns? Direct hits are one-hit KO. Okay, if that's a thing that exists, yeah, we need some way to manipulate turn order. Rush, immediately take a second turn. Ooh. Critical, Sepith up, Vanish. Direct attacks suspend enemies. What does that mean? So, like, if you attack somebody during a Vanish turn, do they still take the damage, or are they, like, I guess, phased out of reality until their next turn? I guess we'll just have to try it out. It'll only take 20 years to catch up. That'll probably take me 20 years to catch up to the games, if I ever do. I'm here because they ran out of jokes. Isn't this like one of the first chests in the game? Or at least in this dungeon. We're already out of jokes. That's unfortunate. All my homies hate Vanish? Uh-oh. I guess we'll find out the hard way. Okay, wait, where am I going? So I'm going down here. Ooh, I should head back first. Let's check all the areas that don't have a connecting path to them. Very clear dead ends. Woo! Haha! For this game, they took fan suggestions for chest messages. Honestly, a good idea. Considering how many chests there are and how many things they had to come up with. Get more brains on that. Let's get rid of you guys here in the back. Starting long casts on rush turns is good, as well as doing S-crafts because the long wait after the S-craft is eliminated. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Oh shit, that's a death blow turn. Oh. I think I might have messed up. Maybe? No, okay, I think, no. We'll still be fine. I just noticed it. She knew. Okay, no, it's our death blow turn now. Oh, man. I'm sorry, buddy. You don't even know it. But you are already dead. Ooh!
Oh, pitiful souls, may you rest in peace.
Damn. One-shot him, and then read the Bible to him. That's one way to put him in the ground. Ooh. After you beat Trails 3rd, you should rank the final bosses and make a tier list of all the Trails in the Sky characters. You know, that could be pretty good to do. I've been meaning to do that for Persona as well, at some point. Although at this point, I might as well just wait for me to finish Persona 3. We'll see. Finally! Yeah, let's go! A secret that they don't tell you? I think we'll save it for later. And if I discover it on my own. Unless if it's like story crucial and I end up missing it, then that's a different situation. Who should I put this on? I guess Ria's. Does she need the HP? Does she need the evade? This one gives her airstrike. I'll take out the evade because I guess having somebody else who can potentially heal is still pretty beneficial. Be able to perceive enemy status. Very nice. Or actually, I could take out the EP one. Yeah, sure. Okay. Did you know? It's true that Zin's name was once written as Zane, but another name change considered was Olivier's. The original suggestion was Oliver. This chest is glad that request never went through. Oliver. Olivier. Granted, I feel like Olivier fits his character more because just saying it gives you that extra pizzazz, the extra flair to it, you know? Which fits his character. Just the way that he speaks, too. Oliver sounds a little too plain. Like, no shade to anybody named Oliver in chat, though. Can't wait for you to get back into Wilds, because you missed the title update. I can't wait either. I should be doing a stream on that on Friday. Same time, same day. So we should get back to the story. Gets hit with a stake and turned into salt. Oh no! Not much that is perma-missable. Gotcha. I mean, it is more of a dungeon crawler, mostly combat sort of thing, so yeah.
Oh, pitiful souls, may you rest in peace.
Nice. Yo, what's up, Katie? To be honest, I spent most of my time in the Sky Trilogy calling him Oliver, because I didn't know how to pronounce his name right. That is a mood. I feel you on that one. How long was it that I still called Agate Agate? I think it was only midway through the second game After I watched Nico B's playthrough, and people are like, it's agate. But I want to call him agate. It just feels right. Aria's pot. No weaknesses. Mysterious pot that floats in the air. Keep its distance and uses a stat down laser. Huh. It has a crit turn currently, which I think I will change. Hopefully? You know what? If not, I could just do... Yeah, no, I gotta... If I arc fencer the pot... Oh my god, guys, I can hit 2 people with this. But yeah!
No way!
That does 0 damage to it. What the? Oh, wait. Oh, was that like one of the XP units here? It's like the palms from the previous games, right? Maybe? I don't know. Okay, I do no damage to anybody right now, so I guess... Can I heal people? I mean, it's not gonna go off this turn though, so... Whatever, I guess? Just heal myself. Either really well liked or disliked depending on how much you enjoy what the game brings in terms of side content outside the main story. Some people like third more the further into the series they get. I see. I did hear about how some people just decided to skip this one entirely. Simply because of its gameplay. I guess I can kind of understand why. It's like a similar fashion to why some people would skip Chain of Memories for Kingdom Hearts because the gameplay just doesn't appeal to them. But, I'm ready here. I might as well give it a shot, see what it's about. And because we're so committed to the Sky series anyways, it would be a shame not to at least try it out. Ascension! Yeah. Third was made to be a connector. As a standalone game, it doesn't do well, but adds a lot to the story. I see, I see. It makes sense. I mean, especially considering how much more there is to this game. You're gonna need something. You're gonna need something there to bridge the gap.
All right, what's next?
You got a lot of revelations at the end of the second game. And probably even more that I have yet to see. Oh, thank you for the mirror. A chest, a chest! My kingdom for a chest! Imagine somebody actually saying that, but it's not in reference to an actual treasure chest, but a different kind. I'm assuming that leads to a different level. Or maybe it just teleports to this other yellow circle over here? Then they get lost when main plot points come up in later games that you miss out because you didn't play the one key game. Ah, yeah. I'm sure that would happen to quite a few people if they skip third. Welcome back, Wasabi. Tutorial wall again. So let me drink some water. It's been 1 hour and 24 minutes. Make sure to drink water, my dudes. Very true, Katie. Very true. Chain of Memories. Recently tried it out myself. Generally thought the easiest Kingdom Hearts game, but by God was 80% of it skippable. A lot of it was mostly just go through level, fight boss, go through another level and find another boss. But Chain of Memories will always be my favorite Kingdom Hearts game. because it introduces the concept of smelling the darkness. Do any of you guys remember that? Or Riku had the ability to smell darkness. I don't think they ever mentioned it ever again. It's become quite a meme amongst me and my friends. It's awesome. But Kingdom Hearts is also one of those stories where if you just tell it to somebody, or if you like watch a summary video of it, you're probably not gonna understand it very well. But when you play through the games, all of them in the right order, you get it. Which is why there's the whole meme about Kingdom Hearts story being extremely convoluted. The people don't truly know what a convoluted story is. If they think Kingdom Hearts is one. It's pretty close, but it's not all the way convoluted, like some other Japanese games out there, like BlazBlue, for instance. But we have fun with those kind of games. I can reach. It is a crit turn. I should be able to save some EP here. Oh, your favorite is 358 days over 2, or however you call that game. I don't recall which game it was. When initially we were going to do the entire Kingdom Hearts series, there was one game in the series where Cerby said it was better to just watch the movie for, or like the cutscenes and cinematics, as opposed to playing the game, because there wasn't really a good way to play it on PC and stream it. Might have been that one. Might have been a different title. It's been a while though. And unfortunately, we didn't continue our Kingdom Hearts journey. Okay. There should be a chest at the end here. What is this? It better have been recoded? I don't know. I can't confirm or deny, because I don't recall anymore. Huh? What's this? It's really pretty. It looks kind of like a cube of septium, but I don't think that's what it is. Yeah, maybe we should touch it and see what happens. Yeah, touch the mysterious thing that you don't understand with your hands. Sealing stone! Does it seem harmful? Nope, seems safe to me. Wish I knew what it was though. The light coming off of it is so warm. The kind of slow rhythmic glowing from it reminds me of a beating heart in a way. What's that? There's our cube again. Oh no, is it gonna destroy? Oh no, okay. Visitor from afar, you who possess the cube. It's that voice from earlier. Just who are you? Where are you talking to us from? Raise that sealing stone before the monument in the garden. Then the barrier and the imprisoned shall... I can barely work out what it's trying to say. All I could get is that we need to take this thing to the monument. I will unlock another power cube. Make use of it. The cube's warp functionality is now available. Warp functionality? To use it, click the icon at the top right corner of the screen, then select the location you wish to warp to. How would I click on the icon if I only had a controller? What is this? What the? Beware the malevolent one! Gather strength, or you too will be forever lost, I guess. Don't even ask. I feel like I'm in some kind of weird dream that just gets freakier by the minute. I don't sense anything bad coming from the voice, at least. More like it's trying to guide us forward.
True, it does. You don't think the cube has a will of its own and that it's a thing talking to us, do you?
I doubt it. They kept talking about the cube as if it were a separate object. What in the world is this voice? Is this the voice of God speaking to me? Is this Idios herself? Am I giving Idios like the return the Slav voice for no reason? Oh no. I need a second opinion. What kind of food should I get for lunch? Curry or ramen? Right about now, I feel like I would go for a ramen. But you do you. I usually go for a ramen, well, to be fair, it has been raining really heavily pretty much every single day here, so that's probably why I want more soup stuff. You've never had curry, Ryoku? I pity you. Go out and try some. It's really damn good. Well, I suppose. It depends on which kind of curry that you're eating. I've never had, like, Indian curry. I've only had, like, Thai or Japanese kind of curry. Never a bad day for ramen? Exactly. Ramen's, pretty good for you. One would hope. As long as it doesn't put in a whole ton of MSG. Is that what it's called? It's been such a long time. I'm not really a fan of spicy food. I'm not either, honestly. Which might be sacrilegious because I'm from Southeast Asia, but I don't eat spicy. Curry, though, I can handle. It's not that spicy most of the time. Mostly over the cold I've had for a few days, but allergies are kicking my ass. Got an Indian and a Thai place in my house, so I'd have options. Ooh, well, I mean, I'm not biased, but I think you should go and eat some Thai food. Oh, man. Low spicy, but not Southeast Asian level spicy. Yeah, fair enough. We don't play around here. I doubt it. Kept talking about the cube as if it were a separate object. My hunch is that the source of the voice is someone else. But then there's that malevolent one it was bringing up too. I could see that being that man in black we saw when we were thrown in here, but it could very easily be someone else. All this is starting to make my head hurt. Join the club. Let's try and take things one step at a time, okay? And on that note, the best place to start is probably giving the cubes a new power shot. You're serious? You're serious? He's a menace! Serious as can be. There aren't many artifacts that have the power of teleportation, you know. And in the situation we're stuck in, we need to use everything we've got at our disposal. Alright. Be sure you're careful when using it. I will. I will indeed. Is there any way to activate it using my controller? No. Okay. Can I just select something? No? Okay. Mouse! Huzzah! Whoa! What the heck is this? Oh. Oh. Ah. Ooh. So it's basically like Mementos from Persona 5 Royal, right? Where you go down each floor, you hit a check mark, you teleport back to base once you end the day, you go back to a deeper floor. Okay. Well, you guys know how much I love Mementos. But then again, this isn't a Trails game. But then again, I also love Persona, and even then... We'll see, we'll see. I would say P5 is more like Sky 3rd. That is true, considering Sky 3rd came first, but I experienced P5 first, so that's just how I think of it. Oh, what? No! It's gonna force me to use it! Fine. Be gone! Back to the base area! Huzzah! Oh yeah, that's right. This is the first time we got fast travel. Hell yeah! I'm sure the future Sky games have fast travel if the maps get bigger. You kind of need it. You sold me with your totally non-biased take and recommendation for Thai dishes, Zero? It's hard to say. I don't know exactly what you would like from all the Thai dishes, but if it serves it in the traditional style, try and order some pad thai. Like, it's a non-spicy food. It's pretty damn good, pretty easy on anybody, and it likely won't cause you to lose your stomach. So, at least one would hope. So yeah, try it out. Or you can ask for recommendations from the shop, the restaurant, I should say. I do know that unfortunately, depending on where you live, they may make the pad thai quite differently from what pad thai actually is here, in order to suit the taste of the people in the area. So, give it a shot. Is it weird that Memento's gameplay loop is what I enjoyed the most about P5? I mean, probably not. People can have differing opinions. We can agree to disagree. I enjoy certain things, other people enjoy other things about the same game, so yeah. Like saying JoJo is Persona, indeed. Alright, that actually worked. Hell yeah! Now we got a quick way to get back here to safety if we run into danger. That does sound useful. I still can't bring myself to put much trust in that cube, however. Oh, I'm not planning to lower my guard around the thing either. I'll keep using it with caution, so don't worry. Anyway, next up is this little guy. That ceiling stone? That voice made it sound like something would be released from it if we hold it up to the monument. I feel like this is an upgrade system for our shop, and we get new items from it, basically. No, but I know how to find out the answer real quick. I'll handle holding it up, but I want you to stand by prepared for a fight just in case. You got no idea what we're dealing with here. Understood. Some players date Fumi and others build a harem. That is very true. I wonder which category I fall into. I didn't enjoy the characters of P5 all that much, so engaging with the gameplay and mindlessly grinding was not bad. Honestly, Tinkerlin, I kind of agree with that take. I prefer the characters from P4 more than the ones from P5, but I can see the appeal of the P5 characters. Unfortunately, it's just not for me. But I still do enjoy the story of it. And I guess grinding just usually isn't for me to begin with, so I'm kind of opposed to it. Never had Thai food, so I'll try the thing you recommended. I like to find restaurants near me and just try different dishes. Alright, I hope you enjoy it then. They should have pad thai. If they don't, you could try out some patsiumu, which is basically like fried noodles with pork, some vegetables. That's also pretty good and a pretty popular dish with a lot of foreigners, so yeah, try it out. Ideally, a game is fun enough to play that grinding doesn't feel like grinding. Exactly. I mean, the basis of all MMOs is grinding, but how do you make that grind fun and keep the player base playing? You gotta figure that out, or else you will fail as an MMO. Something's happening. Alright, time for the moment of truth. Seek the truth. Oh, did Rias just disappear? Oh. Tutorial door is now gone! Whoever built this place is really looking out for the player experience. What? A girl? What? Huh? What? Tina? No! How did you end up here? Why were you in like a small little cube thing, huh? Did Tina come up here into space to repair her satellite and then end up getting caught? What was that light? Oh. Dude, this is a triple S gotcha roll right here. I think we're set for the rest of the game.
Isn't she the girl from the professor's photograph? Huh?
I mean, at least she should recognize Kevin.
Yeah, Kevin? You are Kevin, aren't you? I'm not seeing things? What are you doing here?
Where do I even start? Man, how do you even explain this situation, right? Oh, man. P4G is my personal favorite. Same here, honestly. Maybe it's because that was the first game I played after watching a friend of mine stream it on Twitch. After that, I played P3P, P5, R, and S. And still pick P4G. Very nice. I did also start with P4G here on the channel, streamed the entire game, loved it to death. And we're still currently going through P5. Once we finish P5, we'll go back to P3. I think you might have an idea what the stones are now. My friends are my power. And they're also my stones too. It's easy to explain after all, they did experience the Liber Arc incident, so this shouldn't be too much different. Oh, you have a good point there. Yeah. The whole Liber Arc thing, the separate dimension. Yeah. But yeah, it's the real deal. Good to see you again, Tita. Looks like you've grown a little taller. You noticed? I'm happy to see you again too. What brings you back to Liberal?
Is this girl a friend of yours? Wait. I was in the house with Dad getting dinner ready because Agate was coming over. Then all of a sudden everything went white and then... Oh, where am I? This looks nothing like our house. Am I dreaming? Is this all a dream? All right, I should pinch myself to check.
Yep. This is the Tita everyone knows and loves, all right.
She's adorable.
Of course she is. Anybody who says otherwise should be hanged at the stake. So that's what happened.
This is all because of that artifact Mom pulled out of the lake?
Honestly, we can't even be sure right now. Legit just kidnapped a person mid-dinner prep? How could you? It wasn't me! It was the cube! Blame the cube!
Especially as if we assume that's the case. How did you end up here when you were all the way over in Zeiss?
It makes no sense.
You're right. It sounds as though you two were fairly close to one another when you were sent here, but Ransel and Zeiss are really far apart. Based on your account, however, we were all surrounded by that light at roughly the same time.
Then that must mean we've been chosen by some person, some being, specifically chosen for this task? Are we really going to introduce Idios here as an actual being, character that has influence over the story? Or maybe I'm thinking too grand. Maybe we never see Idios. That's not the point of this game. Maybe it's somebody from Ouroboros, maybe? They managed to get their hands on this elaborate machine and put us in this pocket dimension to mess around with us for some reason. I don't know. A lot of theories. A lot of theories going around in my head right now. Cube of kidnapping. No spoiling from us, but who do you think is going to show up? They have to have Estelle and Joshua, right, at some point? And we got a bit of character development from... What was her name? Ray? Ren? Right? Ren? Is that a character's name? The other little girl. The same size as Tita. we got a little bit of a hint of potential character development from her. And I said that in the next game, hopefully we get to see more of her. Because after she went away in the second game, we didn't see her for the rest of the game, I think. So, yeah, she'll hopefully show up. You know, this does seem like something the Fool would do now that you mention it. That is yeah, that's a pretty good point, Argoth. It's like we're rats in his little maze, potentially. The next time you get another stone, you should guess who will be in that stone. I will hopefully remember that, and I'll try. I'm declaring war on Q's for interrupting the most sanctified time of day, dinner time. That's good war. I'll join your cause. That's more than a coincidence in my eyes.
Yeah, I think so too. Oh, whoops. I haven't introduced myself yet, have I? My name is Tito Russell. I'm an apprentice at Sice Central Factory. I'm Ria's Argent, a sister of the Septian Church. I've heard a lot about you from Kevin and your mother. Oh, you met Mom? I have. She showed me a photograph of you too.
And she likes you a little too much. Memories are coming back to me. She could not stop talking about Tita, which is understandable, but yeah, it was pretty noticeable too.
And now that I met you in person, I can see why she boasts about you so much. Was she doing that? Oh, Mom. She didn't say or do anything inappropriate to you, did she? She tends to lose control of herself when it comes to people as cute as you.
Lose control?
How?
Uh-oh.
I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to be rude by calling you cute or anything. It's just that you're kind of quiet and really pretty, but you've got this really unique aura about you.
Unique? Haha! You're every bit as sharp as your mother. The goddess doesn't make him more unique than Ria's.
Oh, please.
Man, this is why I love Kevin. Kevin's the best.
Anyway,
what are the two of you planning on doing now? Are you going to keep looking for a way out of here? That's the plan, yeah. Now that we made so much as a debt of progress on that front so far, we barely started exploring when we found you.
Oh, I see. If you don't mind, then please let me help you look. I won't get in the way, I promise.
I highly doubt you'd get in the way, Tita. And also, thank you for stopping by, Tinkerlin. Hope you have a good rest of your night.
Getting in the way wouldn't be the issue here.
That's a tough one. My gut tells me you're better off staying here, to be honest. You've proven yourself to be made of sturdy stuff, but like I said before, this place is just one big and very dangerous mystery.
If that's true, then who's to say I'd be safe staying here on my own? If I'm going to be in danger, I'd rather go with you and at least try to help out.
Fair point, I guess. Literally the same exact point Ria's had, so... You're every bit as spunky as Estelle too, you know?
Hee hee.
You can't be serious, Kevin. Not bringing this little girl? Bro, you should see what this little girl has done. She is the destroyer of worlds. She will scorch any enemy that even dares to look at us. Trust me, she's a lot tougher than she looks. That's probably an easier way to summarize what I just said. She went on the Liberal Arc and came back down in one piece. Plus, she survived Adios knows how many sketchy fights beforehand. Don't be so quick to judge just because of her age.
But still... Please, I really want to help. I'll do everything I can to make sure I don't cause you any problems, really.
Alright, if you're sure.
You mean it?
Also, thank you, Tinkerlin, for the Yes, I am blind to the Trails in the Sky series. No spoilers. Unless if it's like extra information that I'll never know about in the games. Otherwise, that's just really cool. It doesn't help me in any way, shape, or form, which I think is pretty niche. So, in general, just no info. We'll get to it when we get to it.
You seem to understand the consequences of your actions and what it means to worry others.
You understand that your actions have consequences. Yes, you may join us now.
As long as that's the case, I've got no reason to say no. Still, please do be careful. Thank you, I will.
Yeah, seriously. If anything were to happen to you on my watch, I'm sure my death at Erica's hands would be a slow and painful one. She would like rip out each of our fingernails and cut off our fingers one by one. How dare you let Tita get harmed?
I swear I won't let that happen.
Yes, please, Tita, save us from your mother. Jeez. Deal. All right, let's get back to work. How could you, Steve? I was on this running theory that this thing that I was playing all this time was a game, but just to say it like that? Damn it, dude. From one of my trusted members, too. Once Tita's equipment is set up, it's back to exploring we go.
Understood.
Right. Okay, let's see, what do we have for Tita? New gun? Buy. No. Nothing. When it comes to Sepeth, still not a whole lot, but I could convert it some more earth. Nope. How about 40? Get us 400 Mira. With 400 Mira, I would have 700 total. Doesn't really get me anything. I'll just pay the 200. Get 500 and buy one set of armor. What are these? Oh, yeah. I was like, tools? Like a pickaxe? I mean, the plus 200 defense is just a better investment for now. It says that I have one in my inventory. Did I get that from the chest? I just didn't notice. I'll buy another one. Wait. Oh, it seems that Tita already has it. Okay. Oh no, there was an attempt. It is okay. You don't have to support me by becoming a member. Just showing up to the streams is all good and dandy. And you are indeed a member in my heart. So that's the important part. And here I thought it was just a pop-up book. Man, all these moving pictures are crazy, man. I don't know how they did it, honestly. Alright. Considering she's up on the front lines, probably better for her to have it. Oh my god! It's an updated sprite. Tita is... She really is a little bit older here. Yeah, you can tell from the artwork, too. She's not as, like, short and stumpy, and her face isn't as round. Still very cute, though. It's not a game, it's a delicious sandwich? The sandwich is a lie. Don't believe him. Okay, yeah. I don't really have anything else to buy, and we don't necessarily need the CP refill right now. I could give the full CP to Tita, but we'll likely get it just from battling here. Ornaments? Oh, you're right. Thank you for the reminder. We shall use what we currently have. So for Tita, she doesn't really use her ornaments, or arts I should say. So we just give her whatever is beneficial to her. Definitely a hit. And I guess I'll just put in, I could put in a shield, yeah. The EP one barely does anything anyways. Not even cooking? I don't have time to cook in this game. The only time I have is the time to cook my enemies. Ascension! And then I guess we just kind of chill. What do we have? Smoke cannon, vital cannon, cannon impulse, now modified to be even more deadlier than before. And we still have the satellite beam. Let's go! Wait, if we're already in space, in an alternate dimension, how does the satellite reach us? Questions. And thank you very much for subscribing, Ryoku. I hope you enjoy your time here. I await your regret when you encounter shining palms and don't have attack food. Oh. Right. Well, I don't really have the mirror for it anyway, so I'll justify it through that.
Hey!
Tito works in mysterious ways.
All right, what's next?
Don't think about it, okay. To answer that, we need to answer the question of why Tina has a satellite in the first place. She made it as her first, like, mini project that she did by herself. Launch it into space. Oh yeah, that's right. In order to get over there, I need to go all the way down here. And run past this guy, come down here, through the portal, and we're back. Kind of.
Wasn't this path blocked before?
Sure was. What's going on? Are we allowed to progress now?
Is something wrong? The last time we passed by here, this path was blocked by some kind of barrier. But as you can see, it's nowhere to be seen now. Really? I wonder what could have caused that.
Well, if we think about what's changed since when we last passed here and now, maybe it was releasing Tita from that stone that caused it to disappear. I mean, we haven't done anything else.
Oh, I see. Still, that actually could be it.
Huh? You think?
Think about it. The stone with me inside was near here too, right? Maybe that was more than a coincidence. This could be among one of the many rules that govern this place that we just haven't figured out yet.
Rules?
I think I get what you're trying to say. So in this case, we wouldn't have been able to advance any farther if we hadn't released you from that stone. That's right. I can't be sure, but I do have a good feeling about it. Plus, I play a lot of video games.
And a good feeling is good enough for me right now. We still don't have a clue who's responsible for the situation we're in, but it all feels very deliberately set up.
Which is all the reason we'll need to be careful, I suppose.
Bro, I had the craziest thought ever. Imagine if the final boss of the game and the person speaking to us through the cube is just the game developer. It's like all of a sudden Trails in the Sky just goes full meta. And we start talking about how the universe was created when the developers finally got the idea to create Trails in the Sky. And I think I'm starting to think in this line of thinking because of learning about the Marvel cosmology. But it could be pretty cool. I don't think Trails in the Sky goes down that route, but yeah, crazy guess. You never know, I could be right. The devs talk through chest. They've always talked through. No, wait. Oh no, that was specifically for the English translation. No, I was gonna be like, oh, the reason why the devs had community members submit the chest messages now is because, you know, they don't have the time. Because now they're the ones controlling the game and speaking to us through a different way. Grimoire 999. Zero Escape reference? Fiend of indeterminate form that carefully surveys foes and drains their CP and EP. Pseudo-Rudo. An evil statue made from a tough material which expels fire from its mouth. Very nice. These guys aren't weak to anything. The other one is weak to time. So, Soul Blur. And then... Ooh. Yeah, sure. Yeah! Hey! Still good old damage. No! Oh, well, it's not a whole lot of damage. It's fine. That just means the final boss is the translation team? Oh my god. That would be kind of sick, though, not gonna lie. Like, you actually just get acknowledged by the creators of the game that they put you as a character in said game. I'm sure that there has been a game out there at some point in time that has done something similar to that. Actually, didn't Kingdom Hearts 3 have something like that? Where there was like a bunch of enemies or a bunch of keyblades flying around, and then on the side it just popped up a bunch of usernames of people who had played a game or supported a game.
Oh, pitiful souls.
I feel
may
like
you
I've
rest
seen
in
something
peace.
like that on the internet, but I never played Kingdom Hearts 3, so... There's something coming up that will take a decent chunk of time. Oh, thank you very much for the warning, Ryoku. I mean, honestly, the moment that you mentioned this, yeah, I usually stream for about 2 hours. I do want to stream more, but for Trails in the Sky specifically, I might have to budget myself a little bit. I'm going to assume that the thing that's going to take time is through the portal, so we'll advance until then. But, like, my voice dies super fast with this game. Near credits? Ooh. Huh? Uh-oh. What is that? Thanks for the hydrate, Insaniac. What's this? This door will take time? Gotcha. Thanks for the warning. It's a door! Huh! Wait! Oh my god, it really is Kingdom Hearts! Where's the key to the door? The true nature of Kingdom Hearts is darkness! A shining door with a moon on it? Oh! Welcome. Bring to me the girls skilled in orbital engineering. Only then shall the door open. Whoa, I could hear a voice talking right into my mind. It looks like this door's got a will of its own, like the tree, spring, and monument back in the garden. There'll come a day when I get used to all these funky talking objects, but not anytime soon. I can only think of one person who might fit the door's description. You. You think it means me? Most likely. It's a pretty terrible riddle. It's sure not me or Ria's. Hey, door. It's her you mean, right? Indeed. She's the one I seek. Only she may enter. If she fears not the trial within, she should step forth through the door. Trial? Pop quiz! Maybe it wants to test your strength to see if you're worthy of something. Yo! Oh, man. Oh, God. I could totally see Tita at a bar just like arm wrestling somebody and winning. Because she lugs around this huge giant cannon all the time. Why wouldn't she win? Oh, man. And apparently we can't even go inside to back you up in it. That's ludicrous. I propose we disregard this door and move on. Wait. I'm going to go inside. Wait, not right now. Let me control whether or not you go in. But Tita, hold on just a sec. There's no way. I feel like this might be another of the rules I was talking about earlier. And besides, we've got so little to work with as we try to get out of here. We need all the clues and help we can get. Yo, what's up, Chaco? Indeed, it is a trail in the sky. If it seems like it'll be too dangerous, I'll come right back out. I promise.
Well...
Alright, we're counting on you. But like you said, if it seems too dangerous, come right back out. Don't expose yourself to any more danger than you need to.
Do be careful.
I have a really bad feeling that it's just gonna throw me in through the door.
I will. Please don't.
No! No, Tina, no! No! Oh, God. Oh, well. What is this? Four-hour stream? Ah, shit, here we go again.
Wow, this room's so pretty. I wonder how it's made up, though.
Uh-oh. SpaghettiOs. Overcome the trial before you, then I shall grant to you a memory fragment and my blessing. Dang, the game didn't even let me choose. That sucks. Oh no, now I have to play. What the frick? 9,900 health? Are you pulling my chain? Get out of here! Wait, what? So, did you heal me? Question mark? The heck is this? Exhilarating gameplay! Oh! Ooh. I guess they don't heal me anymore. Oh no! That is unfortunate. I can't shoot that guy this turn. I'll shoot you. Woo. Oh, don't hit them twice. I see. Well, that's fine. They should die now. How did we get the satellite in here?
Prepare to meet your doom! Come on, everyone! Yeah!
Be gone! Oh, one still survived. Unfortunate. No! Yarg. Oh my god, I have no movement! Firebolto! Oh! Hiya! You fool!
We did it!
You didn't expect me to pull a fireball out of my pocket, did you? Oh, we didn't even level up. You have overcome the trial. Thus I shall grant to you a memory fragment and my blessing. Bro, is this actually like Castle Oblivion? We're just slowly recollecting our memories. Approaching location. 320, 310, 300. Target in sight. Commencing operation. Coordinate adjustment complete. Activating boosters. Everyone has a plan until someone brings a machine gun. It's hard to think clearly when you're getting shot at, that's for sure. Huh? What's that sound? Hi? Nani?
Do I know you?
Stranger danger.
Uh-oh.
He really miss you, Tina.
Huh? Oh my. Don't tell me you forgot the sound of our voices while we were away.
Is that mom and dad? Bruh.
Oh! Mom! Dad! Hee, that's our girl.
Sorry for surprising you. We just wanted to have a little fun. And why did you have to do it this way? Target sighted. Commencing operation.
I was scared stiff. Just flying in all of a sudden like that and walking up to me without saying a word. Plus you had those goggles on, so I couldn't tell who you were.
Also, why would you walk up to Tina like that? Do you know the power that she possesses? You'll get blown to smithereens.
You could have told me you were planning on coming back. Mom? Are you okay? Why are you so quiet?
Tina. Ah!
Why are you so cute?
Oh, Idios, thank you for gracing our unworthy world with this miracle of a child. I'm never going to let you go again.
Mom, you're starting to hurt me. Giving birth to this bundle of sugar was the best thing we ever did. How did I manage all this time without her? I'm so happy to finally be back.
I could tell. I kind of like the chance to greet her too, though.
Oh, sure. Knock yourself out.
I suppose you do have the right and all. Yeah. You kind of do. Hey, Tina. Looks like you grown a bit while we were away.
I sure have. I miss you both so much. Everything you do just melts my heart. Let me hug you again. Come here. Mom, please.
Erica, I think that should probably wait until you've changed. That maintenance uniform is full of sensors, as you know.
Oh, yeah, slipped my mind. In that case, shall we take care of business first, then?
Excuse me?
Where is the red-haired man I've heard so much about? Are you talking about Agate? That's the one. I was so hoping I'd be able to meet him.
Now where is he? Oh no! Run! Run for your life!
He's actually in Boss at the moment. Mom, you're acting kind of weird all of a sudden. Bah, talk about lousy timing. Not that I'd be happy if he were here, given that would indicate him being in close proximity to my angel. Again.
Well, it's okay. We can always go meet him over in Boss next month if it comes to it. I'd like to meet him too.
True enough.
Still looking around.
Word has it that a lot has been happening here in our absence. I'll bet we have a lot to thank him for. I'll have to go and give him a thank you that he'll never forget. I'll have to go with you and introduce you to him then. His house is real nice too. It's pretty small, but it's all warm and cozy.
You've been at his house? You've been to his house?
Ah! Now, calm down, Erica. Tita, try not to provoke your mother too much, alright? Was I? Agate! Agate! You are going to pay dearly for corrupting my darling daughter!
She just walks all the way to Boss. My eyes playing tricks on me.
Grandpa.
Always a pleasure, Albert. Sorry for not giving you a heads up on our return. Oh, nonsense. Don't you worry about that. What are those things, if I might ask? They look like a vehicle with boosters attached, but... Curse you, Bale! I mean, curse you, Agate! Indeed. Oh, man. I love how that voice line became such a meme, but it's so understandable why. It's so good. Such a good voice line.
They're called landing crafts, and they were developed by yours truly. Most of the places we go to don't have the space to land an airship or any kind of landing port. And there's not much point in an airship if you can't land it, is there? Which is where these two beauties come in. Heh. Anyway, long time no see, Albert. It's a small comfort knowing you haven't kicked the bucket yet. I mean, how could I have been able to gloat if you were already 6 Arge under?
You really think a pathetic contraption like that is good enough to beat me? You must have forgotten who I am when you are out and about. One close look at the cracks starts to show. Just look at them. I doubt they even manage 5 minutes. A fat load of good they'll be for anything other than trying to show off to me. They won't be getting any real-world use anytime soon. Is this the invention wars between Grandpa and Mom? I'm awake at an early hour. Watch one of these live. What is this madness? Aha! Welcome, Becky Star. Good to have you here.
I'll have you know that we came all the way from the border with Calvard on these.
From Calvard?
Oh, did that catch your attention? I'll give you that the craft's flight time is somewhat limited. But that's an issue where I can find an easy workaround. By firing them from an orbital catapult attached to an airship, they can fly a distance of roughly 120 Selgi. After modifying the orbital circuits, we were able to record an operation time of 382.2 seconds too.
120 Selgi? 382.2 seconds?
Ha ha ha! Surprise! That stupid look on your face says it all. Not to worry, I'll give you as much time as you need for that shriveled old brain of yours to comprehend my brilliance.
Brilliance? Pah! Don't make me laugh. You're talking to the man who developed the Capel. These are they're child's play by comparison. Don't worry, I almost dropped my controller. I don't even need to ask how you made them. I could probably develop a better version in my sleep. Say that again, you stubborn old fart. Ah!
Here they go again. Will you two please stop fighting, please? Oh, and I read those files you sent me. You've got some nerve showing your face to me after exposing my daughter to so much danger. This ain't nothing of letting vermin like that A-word near...
That A-word? What the fuck? Oh, poor Agate, man. Agate's just been trying to live his best life. Leave him be. Or maybe she was referring to Argoth. Maybe she realized about that exact comment. Argoth doesn't like me? How dare he? Oh, get over yourself. I'm getting lectured on looking after people for the mother who ditched her daughter to wander the continent, am I? How about you look in a mirror before you go criticizing others, huh? Ooh! Ooh! The back and forth! Dad! Can you stop them? It'll be fine. Let them have their fun. They're secretly happy to see one another again, I'm sure. Is this how this family just functions? I guess so.
But we're taking up a lot of space in the middle of the town here. How are people going to get past us?
Yeah, that's a good point. We can't leave those two landing crafts out here forever. I guess we're just going to have to drag our quarreling father and daughter back home. Mind giving me a hand, Tita?
Sure thing.
Wait, does this mean canonically Tita is lifting her grandfather? That makes sense.
There's nothing quite like home. Can I get some coffee, Dan?
1 coffee with plenty of milk and 3 sugars coming up.
Ooh, let me help too.
Have you seen Tita's muscles? I mean, I understand the level of Tita's muscles. So it's not a surprise to me, but out of context, it's pretty funny. I see you haven't mended your heathen ways.
When are you going to grow up enough to understand that coffee is best taken black? And when are you going to understand that there's nothing worse than an old codger too set in his ways to appreciate another's tastes?
I'm just telling it like it is. Professor Russell out here, telling the truth. Granted, I don't even drink coffee, so I don't know. Do you even lift, Zero? Honestly, I haven't in a while. I got started again today. It's, the workout was really rough. It's been too long since the last time I worked out, but hopefully I can get back into the swing of things. Someone of her height toting around a minigun and a grenade launcher everywhere, she's gotta be pretty strong. 100%. Like, it would be impossible otherwise to do that. Adding milk alone completely ruins it. And then you go and plop 3 sugars in? You can't even call that coffee anymore. Oh, poor coffee. What did you ever do to be so to be blasphemed so? Ugh. Here's your order, Erica.
Don't let it get cold now. Bah, I'll have to settle this dispute another time.
Well, time to drink up.
Sip. Sip, sip, sip. Anyway, where are my souvenirs, Albert?
Souvenirs? Why would I have any of those for you? What? Imagine coming back from a trip and asking your family for souvenirs. You're the one who's been busy slacking off abroad.
Forget traveling abroad. You were the one who got to ride on the Arcel with Captain Schwartz.
You're telling me you had a chance like that and didn't get me a photograph? Or her handkerchief? Or even a button of her uniform? Tita's mother has a problem. I'm pretty bad, but I'm not this bad. Oh man. The closest to lifting I do is moving furniture at the K5 school I work at. Some of that can be quite heavy. Hey, moving furniture... Actually, I think one of the Olympic weightlifters who came here, well, who's from Thailand. Her family originally owned a furniture store. Well, they still do. And she got strong from lifting the furniture in that furniture store. And I mean, of course, the extra training after that. But she became an Olympic weightlifter, so there you go. Yeah, it's not too out there. More than one problem, very much so. Worked out today and then I ruined it by getting Burger King. Hell yeah.
Why do you want to button off her uniform?
Your mother's been a huge fan of hers since the Captain's Academy days. I swear, if you have the time to think about such worthless nonsense, how about using it to look over an academic report or two? It's no wonder all your inventions are half-rate.
Did you just use the words useless nonsense in reference to Captain Schwartz?
Did you dare to insult her?
Oh, nothing of the sort. I had plenty of chances to share a few cups of tea with her on board the Arcel.
She's a fine woman, if you ask me. She'll go far.
Oh, now you've done it! If you're not going to shut that insolent mouth of yours, I'm going to do it for you! What's that? Is someone jealous? Oh my god, these two. Will you two please stop fighting the second you start a conversation? You're kidding me, right? Like, even when the small girl tells you, please stop fighting, usually in any sort of argument, that is like, you know, you're stabbing each other with a knife and then somebody brings out a shotgun. Like, you just stop. You just shut up, all right? But I guess not. I guess this family is just used to this. I'm specifically thinking about, like, if Nanako from Persona 4 Golden just came out of nowhere and said, please stop fighting, I would stop. I would make sure that everybody stops. Tita? What is it? Oh, it's just that I finally realized it's kind of nice to see them fighting like this after all. Oh, okay, this is just family bonding. Makes it feel like mom's really home, you know? Yeah, I guess you're right. Huh? That's because Nanako's the secret mastermind? No, pun. How could you? Argoth is in chat. He still hasn't seen the entirety of P4. How could you spoil it like this? No! Ruined. The reveal. The final twist ruined. I would move mountains for Nanako. I would too. Everybody would. Everybody should. We all should. We'll work together. Hey, how would you like to do some shopping? I'll handle making dinner tonight, so I'll need to grab a few things. Huh? Really? That sounds great. I haven't tasted your cooking in ages. Well, hopefully you'll be able to have it a lot more from here on in. Neither of us are planning to head out for work again anytime soon, so I'll be taking over cooking duties for a while. Is Dan the man here? The house husband? I'd love to go shopping with you then. Great! I guess somebody in the family has to be functional if the wife is like this. We could all help each other cook, you know? That day's dinner was a real feast. And for the first time in quite a while, Tina was able to experience the joy of dining happily with her family. After dinner. If a fictional character came out of nowhere and tried to break up a fight, I would stop too. Really good point, actually, Steve. I would just be surprised, and then I would immediately think of how to get my anime waifu to become a reality. And then she got kidnapped by the cube. No! You can leave the rest to me now, Tita. You must be tired. Go on to bed. I'm fine. Honestly, I'm not doing any more than I usually do. I bet you're even more tired than I am, Dad. You rushed through all the work you had to get back here as soon as possible, didn't you? Well, you got pretty sharp, huh? I'm not a kid anymore. I'm 13 now. Yeah, you're practically an adult. Oh, God. What an idiosis name. Bugana. What part of your daft brain thought you should start making this? It's why we came back here to begin with. ZCF is the only place around that will allow me to do so. That's what I believe anyway. Maybe so, but still. What are you guys arguing about? Oh, are you still awake? It's past midnight, you know. You should go and get some rest. What are those? What are those? Some kind of blueprints? Can I see, please? No, you may not. You didn't get out of the bath that long ago. You're going to catch a cold hanging around in here. You should be getting ready for bed. Ah, but I want to see those blueprints. Whatever's on them looks really complicated. That's an orbital engine on the right-hand side, right? It looks like a compact one, too. Oh, I know. Is it a new kind of airship? It's a warship. Come on, Mom, I really want to see! Oh boy, look at you getting all fired up. You just can't help yourself when it comes to machinery, can you? That's not fair.
Blueprints for the Death Star? Oh no, it's the beginning of Rogue One all over again. Alright, I've finished cleaning up now. Shall we get to work?
Ooh, perfect timing. Get our angel to bed, will you?
Sure, it is past her best time. Best time? Bedtime? God, it's past my bedtime too.
Nani?
Let's go, Tita.
Let me have a quick look, please. I can go to bed right after that. I can't work out why that converter's torque is so low. It is bugging me.
Normal average thoughts of a 13-year-old girl. It looks like her obsession's grown by monstrous proportions as we've been away. Be as that may be, it's still past your bedtime.
But... no! But the torque! It's so low! And the engine is so small! Okay, let's start with this unit here.
Wait, so he didn't even bring her to her room? We just brought her off to the side a little bit and said, yep, I'm done. Okay. Even at a glance, I can tell it's not going to be easy to make. We're best off starting by running a simulation on it with the Capella before actually attempting to make the blasted thing. Nothing comes to mind that would be strong enough to build the frame out of either. I say we should consider looking into a new one.
I wonder what they're talking about. It all sounds so exciting. Maybe I can scooch closer without them noticing. Hee. Sneaky Tita. Tita? Nah, I shouldn't have pushed my luck. I got caught again.
Seriously now, go to bed.
But the torque.
If you're that curious, I can tell you tomorrow. But right now, you need sleep. How does that sound? Good enough?
But several ellipses. That's a promise, okay? A promise.
Yes, I promise. Tita needs a level sneak. Tita is as good at stealth games as I am.
I'm not going to let you forget that you promised. And don't go making whatever it is without me.
I know, we won't. I promise in the name of the goddess above that I'll tell you tomorrow. And that we won't make it without you. Unless, of course, if you disappear in a mysterious flash of light tomorrow, then we won't tell you and we'll probably make it anyways. Anyway, good night, Tita.
Okay. Good night.
Damn. You know, I fall asleep pretty easily. Like, give me around like 5 to 10 minutes on a pillow and I'm gone. But like, not like this. Tita's blessed. Don't will it into existence? Oh, Becky's tar. Well, the thing is, I know the future. I'm not willing it into existence. It is simply a matter of time when it will happen. She takes after her mother in every way. Well, hopefully not in some ways. Actually, no, not in every way. What are you talking about? There are so many things that she doesn't have in common with her mother. The only thing that everybody in this family has in common with each other is the fact that you love engineering. Well, that about wraps it up. This is Sugoi Desune. Ouroboros technology is even more impressive than I could have dreamed. Is that your mad scientist power seeing the future? Perhaps. Or it could simply be that this is a flashback. One or the other. That's a fine understatement. Their technological levels far beyond that of ours.
That's true for virtually everything we've seen of theirs. Too, the archaisms, the gospels, the glorious. I'm not entirely without ideas on how they have all of it, though. Why the sudden questions, anyway? I've already sent you the info I had on them before.
The thing is, we didn't actually learn of them through the information you sent. We knew of them before that. You did? Oh, Erica wasn't home during the Tita napping incident? Oh, then maybe it happens later. From what I recall, she said that Agate was heading over for dinner or something like that, and then she got taken mid-making food. She would probably have mentioned Tita being missing if Tita was missing when Kevin met her earlier. Oh yeah, that's right, because in the timeline, this would be before she went over to meet with Kevin. Yeah. So it's not tomorrow, but it will happen eventually. We haven't actually encountered them or any of their members exactly, but they've been expanding their influence across the continent for a while now through Jaegers and certain wealthy individuals. We can confirm as much beyond a shadow of a doubt based on our travels. That's why we came here. We never imagined they'd be so bold as to try anything illiberal, or we would have to come back earlier. But they're not getting any more of a head start on us. We need to finish this, and we need to do it as soon as possible. Is that the end of the flashback? Nope. 4-hour stream. All right, let me just get comfortable. Granted, I've been meaning to do like 4 to 6 hour streams. I'll probably do longer streams when I start Tales of Berseria anyway, so some practice, I guess. I wasn't planning to sleep in that long. Morning, Grandpa. Morning, Tita. Who's that? No, it's Dan the man. Huh? Dad? Oh yeah! I forgot that you and Mom were back. We sure are. Looks like you had a good night's sleep. Yeah. Sorry, I feel bad for forgetting all about it. Oh, hey! You said you'd tell me what you were up to today. Yep, that's still the plan. Ooh. We have some Tales fans in the chat. Berseria? Indeed. I have never played a Tales game before, but Tales of Berseria was gifted to me like 2, almost 3 years ago. And yeah, I'll be playing it as a guerrilla stream here on the channel. Probably during a time which is during my midday, so probably like super early in the morning for you guys, anybody living in the States, but we'll see. I'll do longer streams for that because I do want to get through the game earlier, or move on to the next guerrilla stream game that I have lined up. Abyss is my favorite Tales game. As an anime too, very nice. Tales games are quite fun. Another good series of JRPGs. That's exactly what I've heard. They are kind of in the same vein as Trails in the Sky, at least in my head, but I don't know if they play at all similarly or how their stories go, so it'll be an interesting experience. I don't know if I'll play through all the Tales games, mind you, because we already have plenty of big series lined up, so I guess we'll see. You might be better off hearing it from your mother and grandfather, though. Huh? Why? They were up discussing the issue all night. They both headed out to the central factory first thing this morning, so they should be there as we speak. Thanks. Off I go then. Tita? You might want to have a breakfast first. Yeah. Oh, my love of engineering makes me forget about everything. Like Tales of Berseria, but the story scarred me from playing it for a long time. Scared me? Oh no. What happened in Berseria? Actually, no, don't tell me. We'll experience it later. Silent video? Love to comment on the Patreon. Roger that, Aki. I hope you enjoyed it. That was a heck of a lot that I didn't really know what to expect, but it certainly wasn't that.
Oops, forgot that too. I haven't washed my face or combed my hair either.
Alright, take care of that first, then let's get some food in ya. I promise it'll be warm when you finish up.
Thanks, Dad. Alright, I'm off.
Take care. Don't go trying to run over to ZCF so fast you trip or something.
I won't.
Trips? I don't think Tita has ever tripped yet.
Hee. It's so great to have them back home.
Is it just me, or does this feel like the start of a Pokemon game?
And now it's off to the factory. Oh, good morning, Mr. Murdoch.
Oh, it's you, Tita. Good morning.
You wouldn't happen to know where Mom and Grandpa are, would you? Dad said they came here early this morning.
Oh, they did. I know that very well indeed. Erica came charging in with a look on her face that signaled all hell was about to break loose. All the while she was shouting, "We've got a new invention to make, so we need somewhere really, really big. Hop to it." She wouldn't take no for an answer either.
I'm so sorry about her. She causes you so much something new. At least she's better than Grandpa. Maybe. She doesn't scare the daylights out of you by suddenly yelling, "Fire in the hole!" right before an unexpected explosion.
If only I could wipe that from my memory. Ha 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 ha. In any case, your mother should be up in the operations room. I've got no idea what she's planning, but she said she had something she wanted to look into using the Capel. As for your grandfather, he's in the design room, in a very good mood. I can't believe the two of them are working together on something. This can't end well. I see that they have a bit of a reputation. Please, goddess, please don't let them break anything. My stomach hurts.
Actually, now that I think about it, I think this is the first time they have worked on the same thing together. Usually they're competing over who can make the best invention, not joining forces on one.
Last time Russell Sr. was this excited about something, he caused a citywide blackout. Oh! True! I did not recall that. But yeah, that is exactly what happened. They're busy making a Kill Agate 9000? What would that even look like? Oh, would it look like, Low? Or however the heck you say his name. We call him Low. It would just be Robo Low. That sounds like such a funny name. But I kind of want to see something like that now.
Grandpa's amazing on his own, but Mom's just as capable an engineer too. Even if she is kind of scary when she gets into her work. If the two of them are actually going to put their heads together on something. I can't wait to see the result. I want to go see right away.
They're making a Metal Gear. I wouldn't be surprised considering how advanced the technology is in Trails and how quickly it is advancing that we get a Metal Gear at some point later on in the series.
So this is what we're up against. It looks like it's not even performing at 10% of its true capabilities either. These are some downright terrifying specs. Mom! What you doing? Wait, how in the world? Isn't that data on Pater Mater? Oh.
Oh, wait a minute. Are we creating our own giant killer robot? Hell yeah. We need some Gundam battles up in here.
Hi there, Tita. You came at just the right time. You've seen this robot in person, right? Well, yeah, but... Why do you ask? What was it like in person?
Every threatening invention designed to off someone should always look like a chicken. You know what, Steve? That would be an amazing Zelda reference. Only people who have played Zelda games would know to not mess with the chicken. Anybody else who hasn't, rest in peace. It's simply a matter of natural selection.
Tell me everything you know.
Pater Mater was in the last game? Yep, I recall. Pater Mater was Ren's gigantic robot that we had to beat up quite a few times.
Well, it was really big, but other than that, I couldn't tell much just from looking at it and fighting it. Oh, right. I suppose you wouldn't be able to. It's an awful lot taller than you, after all. Mom? What are you looking at Pater Mater's data for, anyway? I thought you were here to work on some new invention. Wait, you're not...
That we are. The two of us are ready to start work anytime.
All right then. Then it's time to get right to work on our task, making an archaism capable of competing against our buddy Pater Mater.
Let the Orbital Gear project begin! We're making a Metal Gear! Nani? And so ends the... And that's not ending the flashback!
Why? Doshde? Why do I feel like this?
Bro, I thought you were joking, Wasabi. It actually is just a Metal Gear.
Usually when I hear about something new being invented, I get all excited. I get so caught up in what's happening that I tune out from the world around me and focus on helping Grandpa. But today, I just feel a little bit sad. This doesn't feel right. Ren.
Bro. I keep getting baited by these fade to blacks. How dare they? What are these wires here for, Erica? They look completely unnecessary to me.
They are to deal with noise. This design requires a very high degree of precision, so it was a necessary addition. Mom? So the orbital pressure changes get absorbed into here.
I see.
Mom! Oh, Tita, what are you doing there? Well, I was wondering if, there was anything I could do to help. I want to do something for Ren too. I'm just not sure what I can actually do. What you can do? Well, if you want to help me out, there is one thing you could do for me. It's an annoying job, but if you're up for it... An annoying job? Okay, I'll do anything I can to help. It's nothing that important really, but I appreciate it all the same. I need you to go talk to Murdoch and get him to sort out the paperwork for our return to Liberal. The way we returned home was kinda borderline illegal.
So no official paperwork's been filed or anything. Gee, I wonder why. You just flew across the border, yeah.
I'm cool with it, but Dan's brought it up a few times, so it'd be good if someone could get it taken care of.
You know, Dan is a smart guy. That could come to bite you in the ass at some point later on in the future. You never know. Might as well get your bases covered.
So thanks. Okay. This wasn't what I had in mind when I said I wanted to help.
Like help build the machine. But no, go do my paperwork for me.
Oh, well, I guess I am still helping her by doing this. I'll just have to get it sorted out quickly so I can get back and help with the real work.
What kind of superheroes do you like? It's not really about their powers. It's more so about how they look. I'm an aesthetics kind of guy, you know? Dan the stable and Erica the erratic. Thank goodness we have Dan here, or else things wouldn't get done.
Found you, Mr. Murdoch.
Is he praying to Idios? He's literally at church praying. Please don't destroy my factory.
Mr. Murdoch?
Oh, Idios above. Please protect us all.
Hello again, Tita.
Can I help you with something? Yo, what's up, Arthur? Superheroes have super thighs? Bro, look at Emma Frost's design in Marvel Rivals. Yeah, 100%. Wait, you aren't here to tell me that the experiment was a failure and the building is now full of poisonous gases, are you? Or that there was a giant explosion and half of it was destroyed? Or...
I'm so sorry. I really can't apologize enough for all the stress Mom and Grandpa caused you. Nothing like that's happened yet, though, so don't worry. Yet. Really?
Oh, that's a relief. Maybe that's a sign my prayers reached the goddess after all. Perhaps I should say my prayers were tomorrow while I'm here too, then. Oh, Idios, please, save me. Is tokusatsu something you'd be into? Maybe not particularly. I mean, I do know of the genre, but it's not really my cup of tea.
That said, I do have a little favor to ask of you.
What kind of favor? My mother crossed the border illegally. They arrived by air, did they? I can only imagine how surprised you must have been. They entered the country illegally? It sounds that way. Oh no. I need to go and sort that out right away. Could you stay and pray to Idios in my place, Tita? Stay here and pray. Don't drop the connection to Idios. God forbid, if that ever happens, the entire city blows up. Please, just pray that nothing gets destroyed because of that new invention of theirs and it all goes to plan.
Oh, okay. I will.
Thank you. What is... Oh my god, Erica causes so many problems for people, man.
Please keep Mom and Grandpa from doing anything too reckless. I wish I knew what I could do, though. I'm not strong like Estelle. I couldn't say anything to Ren like she did.
Well, Tita, that's something that comes with a few years. Like, a few more years on your life, you'll probably get there. Or maybe even surpass Estelle at that point.
I know. I'll get them to let me help with the Orbital Gears development. If it really does end up having the same amount of power as Mater Mater, maybe then I'll finally be able to have a proper conversation with her. Time to go and ask.
The moment she leaves the church, the city blows up. This tool here is brand new. It can cut with 10 times more precision than the previous model.
Bah, I had no idea you had something like this here now. I think I might have to go over the designs again. Oh, Mom! Here you are. Welcome back, Tita. Did you manage to do what I asked? Yep, Mr. Murdoch said he'll take care of the paperwork right away. He's probably working on it right now. But now that I've done that, Mom, I want to be part of the Orbital Gears development team too. You? Yeah, I didn't write this in any of my letters, but I ended up spending some time with Ren while she was in Liberal. And even if she's a member of the society, she's also my friend. Ren. Now where have I heard that before? Oh, wasn't she the girl Painter Mater belongs to? Erica, if I might be permitted to say my piece here. Say your piece? What the heck? Erica, put him down! Mom, what are you? You better have a damn good explanation for this one, Albert. My daughter ended up making friends with a member of Ouroboros? Why is this the first I'm hearing of this? This wasn't in any of what you sent me. Well, it was kind of hard to say. Don't you give me that! As if you hadn't already exposed her to enough danger to make me want to strangle you! And now I'm hearing this? Just what have you been doing with my daughter while I've been away? Mom! I'm serious. I want to be involved in the Orbital Gears development. I'm completely powerless on my own, but I still want to find some way to talk to her. And the Orbital Gear is going to be able to fight on equal terms with Painter Mater, right? Then I want to be involved, because I want the kind of power that Estelle has. Tita? Correct me if I'm wrong, but you're not considering using the Orbital Gear to fight Painter Mater yourself, are you? What? That wasn't what I meant. I want to make very sure of this. Do you understand just what we're making here?
A machine of war. A metal gear.
Well, I only got a quick look at the blueprints, but it looked like a bipedal... That's not what I meant. What I mean, Orbital Gear is a weapon. No matter how you try to dress that fact up, that's the reality. Huh?
Oh, God forbid, Tina goes around wielding a weapon. Well, ma'am, I have news. I have something to tell you. Your daughter is probably the greatest weapon expert in all of Liberal. Do you know this? She has a machine of war in the form of an orbital laser. What do you... She's more qualified to handle this metal gear than you are. What? It's a tool designed to be used by people to hurt other people, unlike your minigun and rocket launcher. But you're not making it because you want to hurt people, are you? Even the patrol airships used by the army are made to protect the country, not to hurt people. It doesn't matter what I think. It doesn't matter what the developer of any new weapon thinks. We're not the ones actually going out and using the things we make. The devices we pour our hearts into making go on to cause unspeakable suffering to people. There's nothing we can do to stop it. Have you ever stopped to think about that? I get what they're trying to do, but having Erica be the character to say this kind of falls flat for me. And after having it pointed out to you, can you still say you want power? And also saying this to Tita of all people, who throughout all the games has had all the weapons. Right? Like, I don't know. I know that it's not necessarily like lore accurate, but still, this is the things that we've experienced as a player. So, what do you want me to think? Yeah, exactly, Insaniac. I'm making a machine that turns people into corpses, and I'm very excited about it. Unless you want to be involved. Oh, man. We're doing what we're doing, fully aware of what the potential consequences may be down the line, but can you? You know how much I love you, Tita. And I understand that you care deeply about your friend. I do. But that's all the more reason why I can't permit you to take part in this. Can you understand where I'm coming from? Designing something for others to use and using weapons yourself are two different things. I think there's a valid point in here somewhere, but it's not being delivered in the best way. Exactly, yeah. Like, the point is fair. I get it. I get exactly what it is. It's just the character delivering it, saying it to the character that it is being delivered to, does not make much sense to me as a player. But I'm not taking this lightly either, you know? I appreciate how you feel, Erica, but I'm sure Tita's been thinking about this a lot herself. Especially after all she went through. Why not show her a little more respect? I'm sure she has, but that doesn't mean I can let her be involved in developing a weapon. We researchers don't get a say in how our inventions end up being used down the line. That's just our fate. And again, I ask, wasn't she involved in the development of her minigun? And rocket launcher, grenade launcher, whatever that thing is. Didn't she make that herself? That's what we have to accept when we're doing our jobs. That we do. Tina made so many weapons by herself. Yeah, wouldn't it be better to have her under your supervision working on one instead of working on one by herself? Minigun was an heirloom. Okay, at least there's that. The grenade launcher and satellite I'm uncertain of. Yeah, okay. Regardless, though, the point still stands. I get where you're coming from. This is a reality check. The horrors of war and war never changes sort of thing. But, yeah, not here, not between these two characters. She doesn't need to be shouldering this kind of burden. Not at her age. She already has, though. Only real difference is that Tita uses them more for self-defense than to fight wars or stuff like that. That is true. And I don't know if it's specifically geared towards not actually killing anybody. I highly doubt it, considering it's an orbital laser cannon. But weapons, technology, anything really that you make can be used in the wrong way, depending on the person using it. That is what a tool is. It genuinely depends on who uses it. And whatever technology that you create, like, say, a renewable and clean energy source, can be turned into a weapon of mass destruction. That's just the reality of progression and invention and technology. If Tina's gonna be an engineer, she has to understand that. I don't know about, hiding it from her. Especially with how deep she is by now at this point in this industry. And we all very clearly see where she's going to go in the future and who she's going to become. But, yeah. I don't know. This is the direction we're changing. We're taking. We're moving on. I know all of what Mom's saying is true. Yeah, I do too. I just don't agree with it. Right here and right now. I know, really, I do. But then what am I supposed to do?
Just sit around helplessly? I know, I go and see what Dad thinks. Maybe he'll actually listen to me.
If Mom says no, go ask Dad.
Tita inserted a card into a slot in the elevator panel.
Uh-oh. Yeah, Erica is a very overprotective mother. That's for certain. Like, annoyingly so. Which is unfortunate. And also doesn't really help her case. At least in my eyes. I understand why she's saying it, but it also just doesn't make much sense to me.
Dad!
Tita? Sorry, hold on a minute. I'll be right over. They're framing the conversation of war bad as war is bad and making weapons makes you complicit in the horrors it causes. But like you said, I can go end someone with a rock. Is the rock to blame? Yeah, personally, I would blame Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson for that event. So don't worry about Insaniac. I won't tell them. Yeah, exactly. A very overprotective mother that abandoned her daughter for a year. Okay, you could probably spin it in a way as like she did it for her daughter because she saw that Ouroboros was a thing and so she had to go and deal with it, but she also didn't want her daughter to be involved with it, but then she got involved with it anyway, so now trying to protect her from that doesn't really work because she's a part of it? And you can't take that back. She's friends with Ren. They're going to have some sort of moment together. Or at least I hope so. Because, well, Ren already had that moment with Estelle, and that changed her a little bit. But I definitely think it's going to be Tita who's going to be the one who brings her to who she can become. Or who she probably should have become in the first place. Before getting mind controlled by, or I guess, brainwashed is probably the better term, by Ouroboros. But yeah, like Tita's in too deep. She knows too much. She's gonna be involved, whether you like it or not. I think it's better to prepare her for that.
Really?
So she wouldn't give you permission to join then?
Nope. I understand what Mom's saying. I really do. It's just so frustrating not being able to do anything.
Well, unlike your grandfather, your mother has very clear reasons for what she does. She's an engineer with specific goals and ideals over ones driven by emotion or curiosity. That's especially true for this project, given that the future of liberals' national defense may end up hinging on it. It was never going to be easy to win her over in an argument about this, I'm afraid.
That doesn't change the fact that I want to confront Ren, though. Maybe what I'm saying is childish, I don't know. But it's what I really feel, and I'm not budging.
Those are some bold words, Tita. I don't think I've ever seen her look so serious about anything before. But even if they're bold, I don't think they're childish. At the same time, I don't think it has anything to do with whether you should be involved in developing the orbital gear either. Having it isn't going to make confronting her any easier. Tita, confronting someone head-on about something is a very difficult thing to do. Probably more difficult than you realize. You're certainly kind, but that's not always going to be enough to change someone's mind about something once it's made up.
I know. Maybe I'm never going to be able to talk to her like I want to in the end. Am I doomed to never do anything for her?
You backed down when you were arguing with your mother earlier, right? That says to me that the convictions she has are stronger than yours. Wait, what? You already know that it's not going to be easy to talk to Ren. If you want to succeed, you'll need a stronger spirit than you've got now. Then yes, go and argue with your mother some more. Don't back down. Work on that weapon. Otherwise, you won't be able to really tell each other how you really feel. You'll just back out first.
That reminds me of something Agate said once, actually. He said, fighting's all about guts.
Oh, well, that's not quite what I'm talking about, no. I really am starting to worry about this Agate fellow. Oh, yeah. Look, Agate's just trying his best, man. He's had a hard life, and he wears that on his sleeve. You can tell. But deep down, he's a good guy. I think resolve is a more appropriate word here than guts. You'll need to have the resolve to express all of your honest feelings to her. Plus, you need to accept hers in return. No doubt it'll be a lot easier said than done, too.
Well, I know she's from the society and that Pater Mater is too strong for me to compete against as I am. Especially because I don't have the kind of power Estelle does. I'm not even confident she'll want to listen to what I have to say. And even if she does, that it'll have any effect on her. But I can't just leave her and do nothing. I can't! Listen. She was part of Ouroboros and she did some pretty bad things, sure. But that's not all there is. I spent some time with her. I went shopping with her. I sat and talked with her. So, I know that's true. Deep down, she's actually a sweet girl. I'm sure she wasn't faking it either. It's who she really is. She's not some kind of inhuman monster. She's an ordinary girl who was like an excited little kid when we found a cute pendant in a shop. And when I tripped and fell, she didn't hesitate to hold out her hand for me. She's a good person, and I still think of her as my friend even now. But after that, she went away from me. Ever since then, her and Pater Mater have always been out of my reach, physically and emotionally. Maybe the Orbital Gear will give me a chance to change that. If I have that, I might finally be able to see a little bit of the world that she does.
It's funny, I know that she's speaking of it figuratively, but in a literal sense, like standing on top of this Pater Mater clone would give her the exact same perspective as Brent. Maybe she'll even be willing to open her heart even a little and tell me how she really feels, all while listening to my feelings too. That's why I want to be involved in making it, and I won't take no for an answer. I'm so proud of how much you've grown. What do you think about all this, Erica?
What? Nani? Mom? How long have you been listening in on us?
Not long. I only overheard the last part of your conversation.
Can I ask you something, Tita? Of course. What?
If you finally get to talk to this Ren girl again, and it turns out she doesn't see you as a friend, what are you going to do?
Exactly the same thing. I'll do exactly the same as I would otherwise. Because I've already made up my mind that I want her to be a part of my life, even if she doesn't want me to be a part of hers.
What? Damn, we're gonna force ourselves in there. Granted, we kind of need somebody to do that because Ren is pretty far gone. But there is still a hint of her still in there, so I think this might be good for her. Although, I see your point, Argoth, and I find it really funny that it is being put in that sort of context. But I do understand what the game is trying to go for. Oh, man. It's the classic case of there are some really good ideas here. It's just the execution probably could have been better.
I might not be able to chase her around and try to convince her to come back to us like Estelle can. But I could still try to get to know more about her and Pater Mater. And I can make a stronger connection with her through the Orbital Gear. There's nothing stopping me doing any of those things, right? Whatever makes it so I can be a part of her life, I wanted to do it. Even if it's small.
Or giant, like a massive Metal Gear.
Because that's what friends do. That's how I really feel. I see. Well, I can't help but feel like you're being a little too naive, but you got me. I'll accept all you've said as a sufficient reason for participating in the obligated project.
Just like that. Okay. Sure.
Really? Really? Now what are you two waiting for? We've got work to do. Dan, I've redone the blueprints, so I need you to go over them. Tita, we're going to start making the quartz prototypes. So I can be a part of the development? You promise? We'll see how long that happy face of yours lasts. Now that you're on the team, I'm going to be working you to the bone. I hope you're ready. Yeah! Bring it on!
Good. Are you ready to get started? Thanks to her efforts, Tita was finally allowed to participate in the Orbital Gear's development. The familiar central factory was filled with a new sense of tension, as it became the building ground for the new invention. Tita was able to work as a full-fledged engineer, equal to the adults around her for the first time. She was also treated no differently than anyone else, meaning that Erica's demands were constant and relentless. But that was a source of true happiness for Tita. Finally, 2 weeks later. Three different angles. All epic. All done. Hell yeah. Yo, so Robin, unfortunately I stepped through a door and the cutscene still isn't over. So we're still here. Oh man. Actually, it's probably because of the color, but that robot reminds me of the suit that the main character of Aliens got into, Ellen Ripley got into, in order to take out the alien queen and like force it out into outer space, if any of you guys remember that scene. Doors are fun, aren't they? Especially the door to Kingdom Hearts. I love that door. Great door.
All right, time to begin our activation test.
I think we could probably do with a little break. We've been working almost constantly for 3 whole days now.
How do you still have so much energy, Mom? And how do you two have so little? Pull yourselves together, people. The best part of developing something new is about to begin. That goes for you especially, Tita. Me? The seat in our prototype here is on the small side, so there's no way anyone other than you is going to be able to sit in it.
Oh, okay. I mean, I guess it's a prototype, but like, I was questioning why you had this entire speech about creating a machine of war that would hurt people, and then you specifically made the seat to be for Tita. No, but what I'm guessing is happening here is this is the prototype that Tita's going to be using specifically for the fight against Red. Okay, yeah. Probably, if that ever happens.
So you're going to need to be part of our test until the very end. I know. But please, let me have some sleep first.
Sleeps on the spot? Is this going to be like our new S-Craft? Imagine. Change from orbital laser cannon to giant mech.
Well, okay. Only because you said please. It's better than trying to do the test today when you're in this state and ending up with a bunch of mistakes being made.
Like, I don't know, people actually getting hurt? She's done very well, in my opinion. Not even most veteran engineers can keep up with your working pace.
Amazed our little daughter did it on her first project. What exactly are you implying? That I'm some kind of machine with limitless stamina? Okay. So that's the activation test penciled in for Friday the 28th. Thank goodness it wasn't the 13th. Wait, tomorrow's Friday? Yes, it is. Why do you ask? I need to start cooking then. Agate's coming over, right? That's probably where we're gonna leave off. I finished running all of the necessary simulation. Oh, I should be able to perform to roughly the intended specifications, but Tina, what's the rush? Oh God. Grandpa! I just realized tomorrow's the last Friday of the month. Ah, yes. That's when Agate's coming, isn't it? Yeah, I need to start getting things ready for tomorrow's food. Well, if you're taking requests, Zawaldo! Agate? I'm not sure I follow. What's special about the last Friday of the month? Whoops, I forgot to tell you. This is going to be your first time meeting Agate, isn't it? You see, he comes over here to visit once a month, and tomorrow's that day. So... Oh, so our dear friend Agate is visiting, is he?
What a coincidence that he should choose the day of our test to make his arrival. He sure is a lucky man.
Mom? Well, you see, Tita, your mother, she's crazy. I don't know why I married her. Oh my God! Dad, darling, I just had a brilliant idea. I decided that tomorrow's tests are going to require a sacrifice.
We can't just let any old person come over to our house for no good reason, right? They need to make a contribution to the family. I hope you're ready, Agate Krosner.
So, let me get this straight. You're saying you want Agate to help with the test, right?
I'm not sure I'd recommend that, Erica. He's a useless dolt where technology is concerned. I can't see him being much help.
Help?
Oh, I'm expecting a lot more than that from him. I'm expecting him to offer his very life in the name of science!
Nani? Come on now, Erica. This is no time for being silly. I know that you're joking, right? I'm not opposed to having him help out, though. I like the chance to have a good long talk with him myself. You too, Dad? Well, it's settled. Today is going to be a good day. A very, very good day. Is it just me? Or do they seem to have Agate all wrong?
Side story Orbital Gear Project Part 1. Part 1?
Finished. Long Barrel EX 3000.
Nice.
Oh no, I don't fault her for that at all, Argoth. Yeah, it's an adult guy who Tita has got over to sleep at his house for a couple of occasions. They probably misunderstand exactly the nature of the relationship because Agate is
pretty sweet, and he thinks of her as his little sister. But yeah, they don't know that. Unfortunately, Tita's mom is this way, so yeah. There's a part 2 to this story that unlocks when a certain condition is met. Okay. Gotcha. You need agate for part 2? But thinking back on it, didn't Tita disappear before agate arrived? Like, she was preparing the meal for agate to come over to her house, and then she came here, so I don't think that would be a part 2? We'll see.
Thank Idios, you're alright. Are you feeling okay? You look quite tired. I'm fine. I did have to fight some scary enemies, but I managed to pull through.
Was it this meal? Fair enough. It could have been another month. Or wait, no. Right. No, in the time... Because we have been working on this project, this means that Erica still has yet to leave to go and meet Kevin and Riaz and find the artifact and stuff. So yeah. It might have been a different month. Yeah, the door scene was from months ago when Erica and Dan came out. Okay, so they have met Agate at some point. They did talk with him, or hopefully. And, I guess sorted things out?
That's good.
So what happened in there?
Well... memories. I see.
Yep, sounds like this is another one of our rules, alright. In other words, first you need to meet some condition or conditions to get the door to open. After that, you fight your way through a battle or trial, win, and you get to see some kind of memory fragment, and walk away with Mira as a bonus. That sums things up?
Yeah, that's how it was for me. The memory fragment didn't feel like it was quite finished, though. There seemed to be more that I didn't get to see.
Maybe there's more than one pattern to these doors, then. Like, maybe later on there's a sun door instead of the moon door? Don't know. Either way, every time we find one, we should probably note its location and conditions down.
Indeed.
About memory doors. Memory doors are located throughout the game and allow you to see various optional scenes. In all, there are 3 types of doors. Moon doors contain lengthy side stories. No kidding. Star doors contain short side stories, okay? Sun doors contain mini-games. Oh. Okay. In order to open a door, you will need to fulfill one or multiple conditions. Furthermore, some doors will require certain characters to win a battle in order to view the contents within. After viewing the contents of a door for the first time, you will earn Mira, and depending on your choices or actions, potentially even bonuses such as items. All of this information is automatically recorded in the notebook and can be viewed at any time. Finally, you can also warp to any door you have discovered using the cube. Okay, so they double as a... Oh god, Tina's about to die. They double as a teleport point. Let's see. Tear. Revive! Stay alive! Not rhythm games, no! Don't will them into existence, Wasabi, how dare you. Huh. Alright. Well, I mean, at least it wasn't a 4-hour stream. Not quite yet. Whew. So, okay, yeah. These are the side quests of the game, but they do provide more context for the characters and are probably the thing that is being used to piece certain bits of lore together so that we can get the timeline straight in our heads. Because there is quite a bit of information that we still have yet to uncover, considering we're seeing the story from the view of Kevin and Riaz, who don't know much of what's going on. They just know about the artifact. Yeah. Scared of doors yet? Very much so. Also, a quick question for anybody in chat who knows. So, for the next doors that we run into, will it also be like, if you get too close to this area, you're gonna get immediately thrown into the door? Or will it be like, I have to interact with the door first, and then it would send me into the area? Because if that's the case, then I don't have to worry too much. But if there is like a get too close and you get thrown into it, then I'm gonna... All doors from here on in are a choice. Okay, good, good, good. So essentially, yeah, I can just save in front of the door and leave it for next stream if I need to step away. Interact with the door and also then choose go in or rather than step away. Okay, that was just for this one. Gotcha, gotcha. You gotta do all of them? Oh, don't worry. Whenever I play these kind of games, I'm more of a completionist. I don't do everything per se, but if I'm really enjoying a game, and I mean, this is like story content. This is what I came here to see, so yeah, I'll check them all out when I can. And honestly, this is probably one of the moments where I feel like the trail story trips up a little bit. Then again, we have seen certain moments in side quests where it just doesn't feel quite right. The overall picture of Trails, though, is still really good. I just wish that Erica's character wasn't like this. I don't know exactly what we were trying to convey with this, or whether it was just a choice for humor, or whether we needed this sort of character archetype, and this was just the chosen one. But I think her whole speech about, like, the technology and war and hurting people and stuff like that probably would have landed better if she was, you know, an engineer, a scientist, a respectable one, who genuinely did things in a very calculated way, trying to assess, like, what ramifications her technologies would have. I could see that sort of person having that kind of perspective. Even if you have the whole, like, Tita running around with a minigun and a orbital laser and stuff like that, we could just disregard that as a game thing. At the very least, it would still make more sense than, you know, how she currently is saying that kind of thing. And the father being like, she doesn't do anything based off of her emotions, while also simultaneously showing off how emotional she is. But maybe they wanted to create that sort of juxtaposition between her regular self and then her, like, professional engineering self. I don't think that was very clear, though. That's just my opinion. I could be wrong. Maybe I missed something that was super important, and maybe I just lack the nuance to understand it, but yeah. I can see why people don't like Erica's character. And I feel like there were better ways that this particular side story could have been written. But it is what it is. Moon doors are about 2 to 3 hours. Star doors are about 1 to 2. Gotcha. I'll try to keep that in mind. They are very lengthy side stories. Special things in star doors that they don't tell you, so if you want to know, you can ask. Roger that. Glad I was able to see this. Glad that you were here, Becky Star. Consistency for Skies 3 isn't the best, but the overall story delivers properly. Okay. Well, at least this is a known thing then. Gotcha. Ultimately, we'll see all the connections, we'll learn the story, and once we go to the next Sky game, we won't be confused about anything. Or at least I hope so. So yeah, dudes, that's gonna be it from me. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.